everybody doing on this fine handy dandy night? Woo! Woo! We here. We here. Unc know what's up. Unc know what's up. It's that time of the day. We got the duos. We got the Goku and Vegeta. We got the Luffy and the Zoro. We got the Gon and the Killua. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, who's Goku and who's Vegeta?
What's up?
Oh, here you go.
See, he want to start shit. I ain't say none of that. I just said this, and y'all go what y'all want. I just said this too, and push the narrative out there. Nah, we ain't starting that already. Oh Lord, oh, we just walked through the door. I want to say hi to everybody before we go to war.
Shout out to our moderator, Dub Kitty, in the chat.
Absolutely. Shout out to chat. Shout out to Nene. What up, Nene? Rad Entertainment, who always in here in the house. How you doing, baby? Shout out to Anime Sunday for following the podcast. It's real. Oh, yeah. Shout out Mulberry. Anyone miss me? We always miss you, love. Welcome back, Queen. Dub, moderator. What it do, baby? It's lit up over here. It's time. I'm going to train hard, bro. I've been training since 5 days straight. I've been working out for 5 days straight. I haven't stopped. I literally worked out 2:39 last night in the morning, and I feel accomplished. God damn it, I feel good.
2:39 in the morning.
You goddamn right. Did that ever stop Goku? Hell no. He got up and got active. Like my homie Shizu Max says, let's get active.
Well, he had some controversial
Shout out
things he
to
likes
Max.
to say, too.
Let's get active. What you mean? What you mean? But enough about us. I don't want to talk about us. I want to talk about the star pupils. The people who've been running the game since I literally walked through the door. Because I got stories of Sunday and Shonen.
Uh-oh. And we going to tell him tonight.
Because tonight is the night where everything we let loose. Oh, this is the podcast really real tonight. This ain't the podcast, it's real. This is the podcast really real tonight. So ain't no filters, ain't no nothing. I'm going to say this. I'm going to get the disclaimer out of the way.
Not tonight.
Right now. I'm going to get rid of this disclaimer because I ain't want to talk about it right now. I'm going to say it right now.
Right now.
Disclaimer. Warning. Disclaimer. Right now. You might see us cuss each other out. You might see us yell at each other. We might say some things that might sound like it hurt each other's feelings. But at the end of the day, we are all family and all love. We are nerds who would like to spread an opinions about things that we have seen. And some of us will bring up facts. So get ready. Because if you want to see people crash out, tonight's the night. We gonna crash out. Hey, but you have been warned.
And some people consider their opinions to be actual facts. So we'll find out what side people sit on tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Man, let's do it, man.
Because I'm already hot.
You know I'm not running.
I'm already hot in the seat.
Because I've seen y'all.
He taking the training weights off.
Oh, yeah.
All right, gotta drop them.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Drop him.
I ain't Rock Lee, though. I'm old Goku. When he came back from the tower, Korin Tower, he came on down facing the other people. He won this tournament. He was like, all right, let me just take these weights off real quick.
Yeah.
Boom.
They're like, oh my God, Goku, I feel light as a feather. That's me right now. Even though that era tried to say people can't fly, but I watched that whole series. They were flying, okay? They were flying. They were flying that bitch. TN Fine said it wasn't even called flying. It was called Spirit Walk. Or Skywalk. Yeah, Skywalk. That's what they called it. They called it Skywalk in Dragon Ball. If y'all didn't know that. Fun fact. I finished my Dragon Ball and I'm on Super. So like right now, yeah, I'm celebrating Toriyama's work because his stuff is coming out
Diamond's
tomorrow.
coming.
So I've been celebrating his work through this entire week. You feel me? Besides Android 18, that was different. I don't think that was a celebration. That was a date. That's different. But everything else, nah. Today is a great week.
Yeah, you've been a pretty popular man this month.
Who, me?
Yeah, with all them honeys. We've been seeing them.
I ain't been on no date.
Android 18? So these weren't dates.
These are. No. Let me take it back. Because I did put in the caption they were dates. And I had a lot of people who definitely ran up on me in the comment sections. And I have people who ran up on me in my DMs.
I seen some haters too.
Oh, yes. Especially when it came to Your. And when it came to Android 18.
People are hating?
Oh, yeah. When it came to Android 18 and Your, oh, they were talking. Nobody cares about bow time. I realized that. Everybody like, it's bow time. Even though she's fire. They're like, it's
She
just
might
bow.
be, but you know, bow time's never
it's
really
bow
been on the
time.
top of anybody's waifu list.
But
so.
in the Yu House Go, you look at bow tie more than any other girl in that show. So I would be like, of course I'll look at the Reaper. Of course I'll look at bow tie. But everybody else, they like, Android 18.
Wait.
They like, hold on. You talking to Krillin? I'm like, no. Wait, what? They was like, oh, so you stealing people girls now, huh? So you on your villain arc. I'm like, what are you talking about? I said, first of all, Krillin's dead. Okay?
Which time?
He's up there right now. he up there. He chilling. He chilling right now. So I gathered the Dragon Balls and I wish the people who should be here. And I did that.
And Krillin ain't one of them?
Krillin was not one of them. Hey, no. First of all, Krillin wanted to stay in heaven, all right? He wanted to stay and train with Kai while Kid Buu was doing all that crazy shit. But he was over there while I was down here chilling.
Two Boo ran up there.
See what I'm saying? That's why I was like, I was chilling and stuff. But when it came to Yor, no. Yor was different. I looked at the comments. I had people who was just like, hey, yo, that's my girl, dog. What you doing? Like I told them, I said, if that was your girl, you should have controlled her. You feel me? I'm gonna be honest with you. You should control your girl, bro. Like, she ain't even my girl. And that was crazy. They think I did something with them. I didn't. You feel me? Yor was too drunk. Y'all saw Anya in the picture. I pushed her off of me. What we doing? I'm not that dumb. Android 18 was too aggressive. Y'all saw me in the bed. I was looking like with my two guns, like, hey, yo, bitch, what you about to do? Like, that's how I was. Like, this week, this interaction I have with my dates is crazy. But it's cool, though, because I'm on Don right now. And,
we're going to get to that.
And I've been running from some aliens, ghosts, monsters, spirits. You name it. All you gotta do is look at my page right now. I've been running, and I wasn't expecting the alien scene, but we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
We will
you don't
get
think
to that.
that ain't on the docket for tonight?
We'll get to that this week, because this is literally the week it was topic. Lord, but those edits were fire. Oh, thank you, Katie. You like, thank you. Oh, stop it. Thank you. Oh, you stop it. You trying to make me blush out here. You better stop it, girl. You better stop it. Absolutely. But gentlemen, we are on the week that was topic. And obviously, there has been a lot of things that's been going on this month and this week.
You know what? Yeah, let's start there. Let's start with the week that was. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and start with Don because that is the...
Go for it?
That is the thing right now.
All right, cool. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Yeah. Gentlemen.
Everybody calls it Don week. Obviously,
yeah.
You know, in the English dub, 2 episodes have been aired. In Japanese, 6 episodes have aired. I've only watched the first 3. I still need to watch the other 3. I'll probably do that once this podcast is over with. Overall thoughts, though.
So I'm a manga reader for Don. So I love what they like. I can confirm as a manga reader of Don, like they are paying respects to the original source material in the manga. Like they are keeping the it's not one of those shows that's trying to take anything out. Like anything that they're adding to it, any extra flair, like it's good. Like right now, if you're not watching Don, get on Don right now. Read Don. Whatever it is, like get on it. It's fire. And they are really, I believe what studio it was Science Saru or something like that.
I have no. That's one I did not know. I would not lie to you. That's one thing I did not notice. But the animation was fire. But I should have looked into who made the animation. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that animation. Fire. Woo! I ain't gonna lie. Come on. It was beautiful. I can't deny that. Like that shit right there. Ooh wee. I love it. And shout out. I said this earlier, but I'm gonna say this again. Shout out to Creepy Nuts. Pause. That's the name of the freaking.
Oh, well.
You feel me? That's the name. But shout out to you guys. I miss you guys in New York. Honestly, I didn't even know y'all was going to perform in New York, so I should have bought the tickets so I could be able to go inside.
Oh, I was out there, bro.
You'd have had to be right there when they went on sale.
If I knew, I would have bought the tickets and bling bong with y'all inside and jumping up and stuff. And I probably would have heard this song over there because they was airing that show in New York. Was another thing I was mad about because I wanted to see that shit over there, but I couldn't. got too much shit going on my plate. That's what happened, content creators. You can barely do anything. We always gotta fucking move somewhere. But no, shout out to you guys. You did it again. I loved it. I was not expecting the sound switch, because my brainstorm was, because it's always the same thing when it comes to artists, when it comes to making, especially anime music. I know you made Bling Bong. And we know they made the show even more popular than it was. So I can see why you have them on this brand new show. And my mindset was, I hope you can reel me in so I can be invested. And they did it from 0, 0, 0, minus 0, 0, minus 0, 0. Exactly. We ain't touched one yet. That's how I was invested. I was that invested already. Shout out to them, bro. Y'all did an amazing job with the intro. Mm-hmm. It was super good. And I can't deny the plot of Dun Dun and comedy. Because that's one thing a lot of animation has been lacking lately. Comedy. Yeah. And y'all definitely hit the nail on the coffin when it came to comedy on Dun Dun Dun. Absolutely.
Right. It's comedy, romance, battle, action. Oh, like, yeah, there's all, literally it's everything. Like, you could, if there's something for the romance people out there, Dun Dun Dun's for you. Like, if you like actions and battles and power scaling, Dun Dun Dun's for you. Like, it's literally everything together. Comedy, Dun Dun Dun's for you. So I think it's just like a perfect like culmination of combination of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when they
finished, I only saw the one episode, but it was definitely super intriguing. Definitely made me want to see what's going on. And I like the art style. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, it was definitely very intriguing. So I don't really know nothing about what's gonna happen. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen.
Oh no, you in for a ride. You're in for the ride. I would definitely let you know that you're in for a ride. You're not gonna be disappointed. You're not. It is coming from the nigga who literally read the manga. You are not gonna be disappointed. I promise you.
Somebody in the chat said comedy was mid.
That's rad. You gotta ignore him sometimes.
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah,
nah, he might be. I mean, everybody's valid, bros. I definitely didn't. I wasn't dying laughing the first episode for sure, but I'm excited to see what's coming. Feel me?
Nah, absolutely. I feel like another thing about episode 1, you feel me? If a lot of us if you haven't watched episode 1, you feel me? Because I definitely was on episode 1. Before I even go, we all watched episode 1 before we continue, right? We all dived into episode 1. We're there. We already know what's up on episode 1 because I don't want to talk because I feel like, even though, yeah. So like, episode 1, it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was one of those, I gotta say, it gave me an Attack on Titan moment. And what I mean by that is I was shocked. Right? It was like one of those things that when you saw Aaron just got taken, you just like, all right, I'm done. I don't even want to watch. Fuck happened on the rest of this shit, right? On this one, that's kind of how I was. But the only difference is when I saw them like, oh, obviously like, oh, you believe aliens. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't that little bullshit, right? But when we got to that street, and if you saw my reaction, and I posted the reaction on my page, when we got to the 100 miles kilometer granny ghost, yeah, my reaction was just
probably the same as everybody else's.
I don't even know what could I say in that moment. Like, if you was Fifth Hokage, it'd be a different story. You'd be a different story. You were Fifth Hokage because he liked that shit. Me, I was shocked. I was shocked when that girl said that. I wanted to figure out my life choices after she said that, because I never understood what was the reason. I was like, Cardi B, what's the reason? Like, that was me, and I was like Sunday. I had to smoke after that. I had to calm down. I was like, nah, let me calm down. Because what I just saw was something that the average viewer is not going to be ready to see. And that's one thing I can honestly say, that they took it. They're stretching lengths. Episode 1, when it came to like Because we know we had like the Goblin Slayer and stuff like that. When we saw that, we was just like, holy shit, I don't want to get to that far. But when we got to the alien scene, I'm not going to lie, I was like this. I was like, please don't do this in front of me. Please don't do this in front of me in 4K. Please don't do this in front of me in 4K. Please don't. They was talking about reproducing and stuff and then put that metal schlong out. They don't even call it a schlong, they call it a banana. Bro, nah, bro, like, remember when I saw that shit, I was like, bro, what am I watching at this point? I hope I'm not watching a redo healer. I hope I'm not watching. I hope I'm not.
But see, the thing is like, like that first episode, even that first chapter, because it was a long chapter, but like
65.
That's just to like, get that shock value just to bring you in, and then it goes so much deeper than like no Diddy, but it goes so much deeper. Like everything has a meaning in that show, so it's wild. It's wild. Like it makes sense. Yeah.
And then she found out her lover name was the guy as her crush.
Yeah.
And that explosion happening in. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I died of laughter.
I can honestly say I didn't know what to expect when I watched Don to Don, because obviously a lot of people were talking about it, and not only am I always looking for new anime, but also running a podcast, I'm kind of making my responsibility to check out things other people are talking about. Mm-hmm. So the first thing I think that really got to me was how a lot of people over the past week have been like, oh man, I can't wait for that next episode to come out. But then I realized there's already 6 episodes out. What happened to this sub versus dub thing we used to always hear about? Like, there's literally already 6 episodes, but people are like, I can't wait for episode 2. I thought y'all didn't like dub. What happened? Yeah. There's 6 sub episodes waiting on you right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know me. I'm watching the sub. Feel me? But,
yeah,
I
already know over here. There are certain shows I watch dub, but like My Hero is definitely one of them. I would definitely watch My Hero and dub. I'm not going to deny that. And that's another one that's been going on this week. Woo! Woo!
What?
Woo! When that episode 20? Episode 20 of My Hero! Woo! 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 20!
I thought we were talking 1,000-Year Blood War.
Oh, no, not that Blood War yet. No. I haven't got there yet. I'm not going to lie. That's one out of all of the shows.
How many episodes of Don are out? I thought it was only 2 episodes.
There's 2 dubbed episodes, but there are 6 subbed ones.
Really? I saw you put 2 and then 4.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, my number. Okay. There are 6 subbed episodes already out. I've already watched 3 of them.
On Crunchyroll?
I don't know if they're on Crunchyroll. I consume my anime different ways.
It's on Netflix, I think. Down and on.
Is it on Netflix?
No, I'm saying I consume my anime different ways, so I have access to 6 episodes.
I know exactly what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying.
I will say this. I could tell that when I was looking at the sub episodes that the translation that was being put up on it, while I'm sure was accurate, was not the type of dialogue that they put up there on, shows that's like this. I could tell somebody else did it. So I'm like, these episodes probably aren't out in America yet.
No, I feel you.
But I have a website, an app, where I watch all of my anime because, I'll say it. I have one of those apps. And, on that app, there's 6 episodes of Don to Don already out in sub.
Man, you a pirate. I feel you.
Hey, put on the hat. Hey.
All right, well, I need a bounty then.
Hey, put on the hat, goddammit.
I need a bounty. Hey. What bounty can I get in One Piece for watching anime before everybody else?
I don't know. I ain't Admiral today. I ain't Admiral today. You see my coat. I know I'm notified to be an Admiral. I ain't that today. No, sir.
Man, Buggy put a bounty on you too, man. You gotta watch out, man.
Yo. No, bro. Then we got, gotta get to it. Dragon Ball Spark is Zero. I saw a lot of y'all going crazy with the earlier access. I went through stories. I saw Shonen talking. I saw Scoob talking. I saw Nike talking. I saw Blaze talking. I saw my whole friend group.
All of them
are talking crazy to each other. Crazy.
Hey,
Rob, I see you too in the
right.
comment where you was talking to Tracy.
and
Yup.
apparently
You think I don't know? Oh, I pay attention to everything. When it comes to these hands, I'm gonna sit down and see what's going on because I'm over here like this. I'm like this in Hyperbolic Time Chamber. Meanwhile, everybody in rank like this. I'm like,
well, they gotta be a rank like that because apparently people are having trouble with the story mode.
I'm like, well, have fun with that. Yes. Speaking of, and speaking, I'm hearing people have the biggest problem with the Prince. And I saw Sunday, and I'm going to talk to you about this. How do you feel about the grade 8?
Man, it was pretty light, bro. Not gonna lie.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
It was pretty light. Like, I guess a lot of people were just getting hurt up because they haven't fought giant creatures in a minute, especially in Dragon Ball Z. But if you're an OG, bro, like you know how to fight a grade 8, bro. You just sit back, you use your ki, and you just don't get caught in a corner. And that's it. That's all. It only took me like 3-4 tries. Like after the fourth one, I was like, okay. Mind you, it is the first boss of the game though, so I can understand maybe people was like, oh, I gotta get my bearings, and a lot of people gotta get their bearings in at an enemy. I think the androids had better hands than Vegeta.
Honestly, I would say, yeah, Vegeta only took me 2 tries. Vegeta, like the grade 8 Vegeta, honestly, was light. Who was hard though was Frieza, full power, 100%. Like Frieza. I don't know for what. Yeah, because he was throwing those, the destructo disc. Man. And I was thinking, oh wait, hold on, I could guard that, and it just said, my whole health. I said, my bad, bro. I said I didn't mean nothing by it, man. I was like, yeah, all right, let me figure out how to deal with this. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
so Frieza was
Frieza. I don't know, man. The story mode to me hasn't really been too much trouble. I ain't gonna lie. It's been very regular. Like it is interesting that they made it so you can replay certain battles through a certain perspective. So like you don't play every battle like you normally do, like all the way through. Cause like at first I thought they were just skipping mad fights. And I was like, damn, they're just skipping the fights? Like what? Like but then after you beat the Goku saga, that's when you get all the other sagas and it's through a different perspective. So it is pretty lit. They did a good job. You really, if you really play Tenkaichi, you really because I have Tenkaichi right here. Tenkaichi 3 is right here.
Go ahead, flex.
Go
ahead, flex. Go ahead, flex.
Yeah,
Go ahead, flex. Go ahead, flex. Go ahead, flex. Go do it. Yes, sir. Hey, he got the Dragon Ball right there. Let him know, Let him know.
That's a 3-star.
Yes,
Dragon
sir.
Ball.
He got Gohan's Dragon Balls. What you mean?
Yeah. All right. Sure. So I do have the OG.
Yeah.
Man, I spent so much time on that game, bro.
The PS2 version.
Yup.
Hold on, I'm not sure.
Indeed.
Yeah, I had it. I've been had this one. I've had this. This is the one I've had since I was a young boy. I've always kept it. Out of all my games, I've always kept this game in the best condition I possibly can have. But the PS2s be the problem. I've had like 2 different PS2s by now because, obviously my oldest one ain't make it, and then when I bought a new one at a con, it lasted for a minute, but it didn't make it after a while. I was like,
damn, they gave you a life support.
Right. I gotta get another PS2 if I want to, because I have a couple games still. But I was like, I gotta get another PS2 because I learned how to stream from the PS2 as well, with OBS. So.
Okay.
It's not that hard for real.
So they didn't make it backwards compatible?
No. There's no games that's the only PlayStation system that's backwards compatible now. Are the PS4 and 5. The three can play, I think, some PlayStation 2 games, but not a lot of them.
Okay. Because I remember playing PS3 and I had Resident Evil on it, and I played that.
I think the PS1 can play on PS2, but yeah, most PlayStations aren't backwards compatible, bro. Only the 4 and 5 now are super backwards compatible. Like,
I think they do something about that.
Okay,
but it has been one of the things.
The 5, they have the PS library.
Yes.
You get PS Plus.
I was just about to say that because I know y'all got Live now that has the history of like all the PS
well, they got like the
right?
classic. Like if you get the highest PlayStation subscription, they have the classic catalog. So they have very old PlayStation 2 games on there. Sly Cooper, God of War.
He said Sly Cooper. Ooh, he said Sly.
First one
he said Sly Cooper, boy.
I would say that's probably the best classic they have. I don't think they have all the Jack and Dexters on there, but
no,
they got a lot of good stuff on there. But I'm not paying for this shit every month. Feel me? I'm going.
No,
I'm gonna pay for the regular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just grab, like if it's like, cause they have deals. You know, like game in a month or whatever. But
right,
you know,
I get it. So overall, what I'm hearing is y'all suck.
Oh boy,
y'all trash. Let's call it what it is. No, I heard them talk. If you're not veterans, you're not in it. Cause I seen the memes going around too. The Dragon Ball Z fighters walking with the Budokai Tenkaichi's veterans, and they looking at them like.
Yeah, they messed up. They messed up by letting you put a classic game control setup.
They did that?
So like, yeah. So they have. So I'm spoiling Hush because Johnny. So they have it where.
We here. Go for it.
They have it where as soon as you get in there, you have the new setup, which is kind of like the Raging Blast setup, and like that was a moment. Raging Blast wasn't a bad game either.
It was not
in terms of fighting for DBZ, but they have like the Raging Blast setup where I think like right triggers to guard or like front right triggers to guard, RB, whatever you call it, like where and Ascendant is L1 L2. That's like the regular one. Feel me? You got Sharia here.
Yeah, we see the king. We see the king. We see the king.
But the classic, they modeled it after old Tenkaichi controls. So circles to block, X's to dodge, squares to attack. You feel me? So if you had any physical memory in your hands, it wasn't that hard to get back reacquainted.
Oh, absolutely.
You got to just make some adjustments. Dodging is definitely they put a lot more into the defense.
Yes.
So it's like, okay.
I noticed that. Especially some of y'all got some of these characters got auto mechanic dodge, which is crazy.
Yeah, because the defense is easier. The defense is easier with their controls. So if you do regular Spark Zero controls, a lot of like some of the block encounters are like automatic, maybe like one button. Whereas on classic, we combine buttons to be like circle, triangle, square, X, shit like that.
Oh, he said Sonic's way. He said circle, triangle. I know that one. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, I know that one. Put it on time. And speaking of the man who walks in with the goddamn Dragon Ball shirt, what up, Black? What up, Black? Yeah! The king of New York is in here. Absolutely. Bang on your chest, you great ape. Absolutely.
Crazy.
That's insane.
Absolutely. What it do, King? How you been? Oh, mic problem. Fucked up.
Oh boy.
Yep, we can't hear you. Yep, fix the mic.
Yep. It's always just
People, this is nothing new. We go through this every podcast,
every week.
But he's getting way better. I promise you, he's getting super. Last time it took him 15 minutes to get the camera. It took him literally 30 seconds to open his camera. So I'm not gonna lie. I'll give him up. I give it up for him for that. He shook it. He shook it on that. Oh.
Sometimes switch back and forth between the mics.
No, we can't hear you yet. No, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Not yet. Go ahead.
The thing is, I thought I heard him before the camera came on.
Is it muted or anything?
No.
switch the mic. Go to one mic that's random, and then go back to the mic you're trying to use, and it might work.
He's saying go to your output. Switch your output to your audio. The audio microphone. If you know what I'm talking about. That's what he's saying.
All right, what about now?
There he is.
There he is. Blame it on the loose. Got you feeling loose. Blame it on Patron. Got you feeling low. Blame it on the alcohol. Yeah. How you been, man? How you been?
Man, chilling out here, being a real life superhero or whatever. Feel me?
Oh, you a hero? I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, we see what he's wearing.
I mean, you don't look like a hero. You mixing it over here right now. You got the rosé with the turtle house outfit. Like you mixing right now. Like what, we anti today? Like what is this series eating today?
Well, listen here. You know, we have Rasta pasta here and salmon. Seafood mac and cheese and some plantain here.
Yeah.
And that is what your series eating today. Yo.
One thing about Jasiri on this podcast, he gonna eat.
He might not have nothing in his hand for the first 10 or 5 minutes, but in a minute he gonna leave and he gonna come back with a bottle or a plate, maybe a bowl. So you gotta get it. Yeah. What's up with the wings? I believe. With the octopus too. Oh God. Oh my God.
Leon out here. What's good?
Oh my God. So Jasiri, what you been missing is we just finished talking about Dandana, our first reaction of watching Dandana. You know what I'm saying? And then we are currently on the topic of Sparking Zero right now. You feel me? And like I said, I'm wrapping up. I already wrapped. Ooh.
All I'm saying is, who want the hands? Who want the hands?
God damn, I'm on live now? It ain't even crossplay. Hold on. First of all, it ain't even crossplay. So I hope y'all got the same system. I hope y'all got the same system.
Why?
That's a problem.
Which is a big problem.
I gotta take advantage. Gotta take all advantage. Because when the PC players start popping out, it's clipped.
He's
I
like,
want to be
before it comes across.
This is the only time
Because I'm just saying, because they need to out. That tricked me up when they said that wasn't crossplay, and I was shocked they did that.
Yeah, I know.
For you to have it on all platform and not crossplay, are you crazy?
That was a big misstep. They gotta fix that.
Yeah.
No, I feel like that's great for tournaments because I'm not trying to play a PC player. You already see what happens on Fortnite. I'm not trying to have that happen nowhere else.
Yeah, you definitely ain't gonna like paying me.
We still using controllers? They still PC. You gotta use controllers to be.
Oh, absolutely.
They recommend it. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta play. No, because the game is meant
PC,
for.
I'm about to say PC niggas is not whooping my ass on no keyboard.
Yeah, no. You're not being.
You'd be surprised.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you will beat somebody's ass with the keyboard though, unless somebody come up with the
keyboard. The computer is only better because of the mouse, and the mouse not helping you.
Okay, are they even in the chat talking trash to each other right now?
Hold on. Who getting dropped off? I got both. Lazy in here talking crazy with him. Damn. Just saying, look what you done started. God damn.
It's not my fault.
Lazy.
It's not my fault. I got flavors on flavors. If you want hands, come through. P5 game. That's it.
I got to renew my my PlayStation.
Your subscription?
Somebody send me time.
I'll share with you, bro. If you got a PlayStation, I'll share with you.
Look at that.
Look
at that.
That's how much he wants to run the hands.
Damn.
Yo, Helpino in here.
Man. You can share a subscription.
When they're like, I will help you get online so we can run these hands.
I'm deaf. Man.
So no disclosure information online. Let's do that off live. Let's disclose personal information off live. We all have each other's Instagram /numbers. So let's take it there.
Yeah, I had got the PlayStation Plus just for Quidditch, cause I was playing niggas in Quidditch online. It was going crazy.
Oh, heard.
Quidditch is crazy online. Niggas be hooping for real. Niggas be hooping.
Run the hands on podcast is real stream. We occasionally game on these streams, so
that's gonna change in the future.
Yeah,
Trust me, that's gonna change. This podcast is definitely gonna run some stream because we're gamers too. We definitely play games over here too.
We're gamers.
Change. We're gonna change. Sometimes you might catch them in my own time because I'll be playing hella games on my end.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely do. I've been on the Crab Treasure, all type of shit. But it's Dragon Ball week. So that video that I post when I'll be like, when the game drop, don't call me. I am not available. I mean that shit. I mean that shit with a passion. So my phone would literally be on D&D. All notifications will not be on. My mom will be calling. I won't even answer that call. That's how serious I am about this game. Because I've been waiting on this game for years. You understand me? For years.
For years.
And now we're back and we here, we throwing hands, we're active. But that's not even on that. That's not, let's get off of that. Because we've been on that and we've been, alright? The overall though, on the Great Ape, sound like y'all are ass, get better. That's what they're saying. Get better. Get fucking better if you want to beat the prince.
Some shit like Wukong. Once you play some shit like Wukong or Elden Ring,
Mm-hmm.
you're like, okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's one thing I got to get onto Wukong. Not only we got that going on, absolutely Blue Lock dropped this week. Blue Lock definitely dropped this week. I don't know about y'all. I got to that immediately. And y'all know, if y'all look on my page, my favorite soundtrack from Blue Lock is The Betrayal. Dun 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 dun. Y'all know me, Betrayal. And when the first episode dropped, I'm not gonna lie, they did what they said they were come to do. I was invested as soon as we got to Ren and his brother. Hey, let's run on one real quick. First one hit the shot win. But brother, I thought we were cool. I ain't trying to hear none of that right now. I ain't trying to hear none of that. We ain't cool. I don't give a fuck, you my blood, nigga. Run these one-on-ones right now. One-on-one. When my man hit the goal in there, he looked at him, he said, so what you been doing for the past 4 years since I was gone? God damn. I ain't never seen somebody disrespect. I seen a lot of disrespectful moments on shows, but in sports, this is top. This is top. This is one of the top ones. Even though I know Kiriko Basketball has way more disrespectful moments over there. But
I was about to say, but yeah. I let it rock.
No, trust me. No, trust me. I'm gonna correct myself when I go. Trust me. I'm gonna correct myself when I go. Trust me. I'm gonna correct myself. Because Kiriko got way more disrespectful moments over there. Even the movie. If y'all really want to be technical. But Blue Lock definitely had a lot of disrespectful moment in the beginning. When we got to the top leaders of Blue Lock. And then I got my boys inside. Like, come on, let it be me. I said, boy, it ain't gonna be you. You're a co-pilot right now. You're not the main right now. You're not the star.
So funny. Asagi's so funny to me because like he still swear like he hard. I'm like,
bro, that's what I said.
I'm like, you're not.
You're not that guy yet. You're nowhere near that. Like, bro, you're playing with you're playing with a guy who manipulates you with a puppet last season. My man Rand literally manipulated you as soon as we started. Like, oh, y'all think I kiss you? Go. All right, back. Like, whoa, what? Oh, wait, what? What the hell? And then when my man said, let me be 6, I said, no, it's Nagi, bro. If not, I said this too. I said, if Nagi's not up there, bro, I'm pissed. Because there's no way you're telling me that man is not going to be on the board. When they put him up there, I said, that sounds right. That better be right. That sounds right about right. Because I would be damn you going to tell me Nagi's not up there.
Young goat.
What?
Yeah, up there.
That man is a demon. That man is a demon out there. I know King is too, but Nagi's just too different. That nigga's too different. He adapts too easily. That man hits shots that looks impossible. Like dead ass. Like when you give him the ball, he literally jumps. What? Nigga, nah, bro. King devours niggas. Pause. You feel me? I had to put that out there. Definitely had to put the pause out there. Definitely. But no. The new season of Blue Lock, I'm looking very forward to it. I haven't read the manga, and I know there's a lot of people in my friend groups read the mangas, and I definitely got hit up a lot. But like, oh no, you ain't seen nothing yet. So I'm like, all right, cool. Don't say shit to me. Like, I know it's gonna go crazy because now we're at we're not the championship, but we're at like, okay, who's gonna be on the team to face the top dogs on the other end? Like, who Who's the ones that claim they the best to be over there. And I love I forgot the guy with the glasses, the narrator, how he manipulated the whole team. I love it. No, like dead ass. Like he don't stay on one side. He's on both sides. He's like, I choose y'all because I want y'all to stay up here and don't let none of these people take y'all spot. Y'all, if y'all want to be the best, you better take their spots so you can be up there. I'm like, I like this. Oh, my manipulation is crazy. My manipulation is strong over there. Yeah. Like he know how to stir up the pot. And I'm all into it. I'm looking forward for episode 2 because episode 1 definitely carried. It definitely controlled the flow of how season 2 is supposed to be, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. We ain't got. That's the thing. We ain't even get to play soccer yet. That's how I'm invested. You understand me? We ain't even started first quarter or anything like that yet. And I said quarter. That's not even what it's called. But you feel me? Like that's how I'm invested in Blue Lock. Blue Lock is definitely it's gonna be a good season 2. It's gonna be a good season 2.
Facts.
Yes. Well,
I seen it though. I seen the first episode.
I guess I need to finally get into Blue Lock at some point. Yes, full disclosure, I haven't seen a single episode of Blue Lock yet. It is on my list. I will get to it. I have a lot of things on my list, bro.
Oh man, you heard Sunday Heart when you said that.
Nah, that was hilarious.
I promise it's on my list. And then I will come on here on a future podcast, and I will definitely talk about Blue Lock.
Say less.
But I will say, I'm glad the gang's here because there is a couple of serious things I want to get out the way real quick that also happened in the week that was. Mm-hmm. And then we can definitely get back up and jumping again. So we definitely want to get some things going real quick. Some people may know, especially if you saw the surprise stream that popped up a couple of days ago, that, you know, VIP Panda, amazing content creator,
shout out to
cosplayer.
Sus. We miss you, Sus.
She came out of nowhere because she had news for everybody. She has informed everyone on her Twitch stream that would be her final Twitch stream. She is putting it down and she's going into a pseudo retirement. She has said that she's got a lot of different things going on in her life right now. She's got different things that she's transitioning into. And she said her initial thing was just to go ghost and not just ever come back. But she said her YouTube is going to remain open. She will pop on Instagram from time to time. But she has said, especially with a lot of stuff going on at home, and she says we can definitely talk about this. She said she wants to be closer with her family. She wants to be there with them. She wants to be there for her relationship. You know, she wants to be there for all of that. So she definitely came out, and she wanted to thank everybody who has been on this ride for her. And when she does come out with whatever her next ventures are going to be, that everyone continues on that journey with VIP Panda. It is important to bring that up because we definitely support Panda in everything that she does. But it's also important to bring up that she also did officially announce that she is no longer a part of the podcast Is Real. So I wanted to tell you, she had nothing but nice things to say on us on that stream. She said that we were the first people in a very, very long time that made her feel comfortable and actually feel like she could just get loose and actually feel like a family. She said she felt safe around us, and she will always, always remember us for that. She said she's always going to be rooting for us, supporting us. She's going to continue to have our podcast as part of her recommendations on her Twitch and everything as she keeps active. So I do want to take the time to say thank you, Panda, Amber, for everything that she did for us. Real! And definitely thank you so much for the follow, Waifu-san. But yes, thank you, VIP Panda, for all the laughs and just all the good times that you brought to this podcast. So yes, she will not be with us moving forward into season 3, but the time she had with us will always continue to be special, and I will always enjoy that time. As Dub says, lights up for Panda. Yes, but not on stream because we're not trying to get in trouble. So again, thank you again, VIP Panda, and we will be there for you
Shout
for
out
everything that you are doing going forward. Now, for this next news, I want to make sure I do this one right. You guys just give me 1 second.
Excuse me. That was a nasty one. We. We. Hey. All I ate was one thing today. R.I.P. man! Oh, that hurt my heart, dude! Damn, they took another warrior from us! Shit! They took another warrior from us!
Yes. Obviously, anybody that watches Dragon Ball Z or have even seen Dragon Ball Z, you know the characters, but more importantly, you know that voice.
Absolutely.
Doc Harris has narrated hundreds of episodes of Dragon Ball Z for us.
Absolutely.
Helped us know what was getting ready to go on, helped us know what went on previously, and was also a part of a voice of our childhood for this anime. So I thought it was only right that I put the music on one last time and said rest in peace to Doc Harris.
Everything you want.
Yeah, I was saying, not that ad.
Not that ad.
Don't you play that ad? Hey, that bullshit up out of there. Do you want me? Do you wanna love me like that?
Absolutely, but no, rest in peace, Doc Harris.
Absolutely.
The great ones are leaving, bruh.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong.
It's nothing wrong. Some of us is definitely reaching to the limitation of the time and the time zone. Some of us should be blessed that we can make it to even 70. To be honest with you.
Look,
so
the men in my family, like I said, we can only be so lucky.
A lot of us, bro. That's
gotta
what I said.
get there.
Salute to that man. Absolutely. I know there's a lot of things to the week that's been going on.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of positivity. Like we said, Sparking Zero here, Blue Lock here, Bleach here.
Oh, yeah.
Dragon Ball Daima here.
Oh, yeah, that's tomorrow.
Velma Canceled.
Whoo! Boy, I laughed. Oh, I laughed too hard. Oh, I laughed. It was a beautiful laugh, too. It wasn't no regular laugh. It was a great one. I was like, ha! Ah! I was like, who still watch this shit? Ha! That's what I'm saying.
Look.
Velma got canceled.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a show?
Yeah, it was.
For anybody that might be watching right now or listening on Spotify later when it goes up, a lot of people might be familiar with the HBO Max, or I'm sorry, Max, not HBO anymore.
Yep.
The Max show, Velma.
Oh, for real?
Yes. Velma, which was basically a cartoon starring Scooby-Doo's Velma in a completely different universe, different world. It was very adult. It was a very slap in the face to the Scooby-Doo franchise, and a lot of people have put it down as one of the worst cartoons they've ever seen. Yet, because people hate it so much and people love to do this thing we call hate watch, season 1 got watched by millions and millions of people. So many that it actually got greenlit for a season 2. Won't be a season 3 though.
Because I know season 2 airs was.
No, people weren't finna fall for that twice.
Who's finna? Nah! You got us in season 1. We was like, oh shit, Black Velma. Hey, we lit this motherfucker. Walking that bitch and just be like, this is not what I expected it to be. What is this? What is this? You're not even Shaggy, dog. Like, what are you, bro? What are you, bro? Like, I know you. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all for trying, but like, who are you?
Look, 2 seasons in, and not a single Scooby-Doo sighting.
Oh no, absolutely.
Scooby never even appeared on the show. But Scrappy did. Like, what the hell?
I rock with Scrappy though. Let me be real with y'all. I fuck with Scrappy.
I
rock
will
with
say that.
I rock with
I'm just saying, how do you not have the main without the nephew? That's all I'm saying.
No, I get it.
You know, I've always been a Scrappy dude.
No, absolutely. I'm just saying. It's just like I'm a Scrappy guy. You feel me? Like I can't act like I don't say his lines a lot because I still say it to this day. You feel me? Let me out him, rock him, suck him. Like hey, I'm Scrappy. Like, you feel me? Look, name Scrappy. What's up? Like, hey, what are we talking about? Hey, that's my boy. That's why I love Scrappy, though. But I do get your point. Why would you literally not put the name of literally your entire franchise of shows, of dogs, not on the show? I don't know, but they got it. Well, they don't.
I've never been able to, like, confirm this, but you know I always have my theories.
Okay, go for it.
And my theory with the Velma series, because it is so not Scooby-Doo at all.
It's not.
Like, even a little bit. Mm-hmm. My theory is that it started off as its own original thing.
Yeah.
But the only way they knew to get people to watch it is to say, let's turn these into Scooby-Doo characters. Because it's the only thing that makes sense.
I mean, it's smart, though. I can't lie.
I mean, everybody watched it.
It was smart. You got me. Ha! Gotcha, bitch. You got me. hey, you got me. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, hey, episode 1, and I'm done. I am not touching episode.
See, you did better than me. Like,
I
watched 3 episodes of episode 1, and then I snuck in and watched, like, 1 of episode 2 just to be like, did they improve on any of the hate?
Mm-hmm.
No.
See, my only thing...
They doubled down. They pulled a Teen Titans Go. They said, oh, y'all hate us. We're just going to double down.
Oh, no, absolutely. My saying is, if I start the show, no matter how bad it is...
That's me.
You gotta finish it. That says a lot for me if I literally stop watching Velma on episode 1 and I don't continue.
Exactly. I'm the same way.
That says so much for me.
Look, I sat through freaking Batman v Superman, and I was bored in that like 25 minutes in. But I said I started it. I'm going to watch it.
Right.
Because that's me. I did not finish Velma. It is one of the rare things that I did not finish after I started it. That says a lot.
How y'all liking Dantana? We literally were just talking about it. Oh, I love episode 1. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm not going to be those type of people who be like, Kaiju number 8 is great. No, hold on. Slow your roll. Let it get some more shine and then it's good. But I rock with, like I said earlier, as soon as I finished watching episode 1 with my reaction, and I, again, was shocked by how episode 1 was, and especially when we got to the alien scene, because like I said, I know the ghost was crazy, but the alien scene was even more crazy for me. And the animation of that was pretty cool, but I still didn't like. It was just still funny how. Well, I ain't gonna say it was funny. It was just got me feeling a little weird. But I rock with it. Because like you said, like Rob said, as soon as I finished episode 1, I dived into the manga, bro. I just had to know more. I couldn't be the person to just be like, I gotta know. Okay, I gotta.
And that's what I said. And I had no idea I was doing something wrong with those episodes, because where I went, it just had 6. And I did not know that those are not over here, but I seen them now.
No,
I'm watching the other 3 when this podcast is over with.
No, it's pretty good. It's absolutely pretty good. And in another episode that we got going on that's been going on, we have ReZero.
Yes, ReZero is back.
I don't know if y'all are a ReZero guy.
Yeah.
I'm a ReZero guy, and I took
Yeah.
a refresh on my brain to go back in the past real quick because it's been a minute.
I'm just Team Realm. Continue.
Okay. He's like, yep. Absolutely.
Team Amelia was outside in New York though at the premiere, man. they were going crazy. Yeah.
ReZero been released, and like I said, I took my brain and went back into the past to recapitulate some episodes. Cause like I said, it's been a minute.
You gotta go
like it's been like how long? A year or 2 since they did ReZero? Like it's been like a long time since we had ReZero season 3. So now for them to drop it right now, I had to go back in the past and know what the hell was going on, because it's been that long for me to know what story and everything was it about. But when we got to season 3, episode 1, it was not gonna lie, I didn't hate it. it was just one of those things where it's just like, okay, I'm gonna wait till episode 2.
You gotta get to like.
Yeah.
You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing.
Like,
you know what? The funny thing is, both of these things y'all are talking about right now are actually going to segue into something we're talking about later. But continue.
But like I said, ReZero episode 1, it was definitely one of those things. It was just like, oh shit, so much shit happened. I gotta literally put my brain back in together, know what the hell was going on. But then when I watched it, I was just like, oh okay, I'm not too crazy like how I'm usually be when I. Because it's kind of like if you're used to ReZero World and you're just used to like how things happen over there, then you're kind of, used to like the basics of how it was. So I feel like episode 1 was just one of those things. It was just like, okay, I'm gonna wait till episode 2. And then when episode 2 keep going, I'll give y'all what it was. Because it wasn't like when I watched ReZero, I was like, damn, yes! It was just one of those like, okay, I'll wait till episode 2. Let's see what y'all got. So that's how I feel about ReZero 3. Season 3, by far. And this man lights.
I only saw the first hour of the first episode because I was like, damn, why is this episode an hour and 30 minutes?
And why is Kumar always coming in here with the bullshit?
Y'all discussing that.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with Kumar, man. See, he got dropped off in a couple of drafts, and he don't know what's going on anymore. Man.
Hey, I saw some of the drafts. I definitely saw.
Good, Kumar. It's all good. Better luck next time, Kumar. You know what I mean? Stand proud.
Yeah, I'm convinced Kumar has a hentai problem.
Bro,
Hey, what do you mean by that? Let my boy live. First off,
Uh-oh.
he's trying to expose a very secretive, top secret thing that's going on. That Showdown doesn't want to talk about.
I know nothing about anything, bro. Listen.
You don't know nothing about nothing. You know what? I feel like he's capping right now for the live, but I'm gonna let it rock.
I'm being dead ass. I have no idea what Kumar's talking about, bro. I have no idea what Kumar's talking about.
Now I'm in trouble with
Listen.
Manga Mama because she heard that.
Well,
Shout out to Manga Mama Perry.
Hey, mama. Hey, ma. Salute to you. Hey, do what we put. You feel me? Kumar, by the way, I did saw the ReZero of and you going to rewatch it and stuff with the opening with red carpet and stuff like that, bro. You did amazing on that video. Salute to you by that. I love the ReZero video you did. It was really good. I loved it.
Speaking of red
act
carpets, shout out to everybody that got to go see that My Hero.
Woo! I'm telling you, boy. Man, I never see so many people look good on that carpet. Oh man, I wish I was one of them. Because y'all know I'm a big My Hero guy. Y'all know I'm a big My Hero guy. I literally finished season 7 this week. Not finished season 7, but caught up. Type shit. You feel me? And I can say episode 20. I'm telling you, there's two things I'm telling you. I said this in the beginning, and I'm gonna keep saying this, because y'all hated the season when the Gentle Fist was in. But when Gentle Fist popped up, I was like, yes! Abso-fucking-lutely. And I hear everybody's like, Gentle Fist, oh my god! I was like, but y'all hated this bastard when he first popped up! Make up your mind! Make up your mind! Y'all pulling Zenitsu and a Sasuke on me! Make up your mind! Make up your mind!
You know they switch up, man. You know what it is.
Oh, bro, they did that to me, bro. I was live reactioning this, and then people were coming into my live. Was like, oh shit, wait, Gentle Fist is back? I stopped real quick. I paused it. I said, I know damn well you didn't get excited. I know damn well you didn't get excited. I'm over here like, oh shit, my nigga back, everybody. He's back? Hey, that's lit. But then I see some of the people in the comments saying like, yeah, but I don't like Gentle Fist. Motherfucker. You're crazy. You're balling. But no, man. Shout out to everybody at the red carpet. Y'all look phenomenal. You look amazing. I wish I was one of the people.
Yeah. Summer, I saw you.
Summer Drill.
Big Froppy.
Big Froppy girl. Big Froppy. Yeah, Summer Drill. Big Froppy. We see you, ma. See you with them floppy flippers. We see you looking all sloppy and floppy. with the frothy. Shout out. Nah, for real though. That's one I gotta catch the movie because y'all know I have to watch the movie. I can't watch the season when I watch the movie. That's definitely happening. That's happening. That definitely happened. We gonna get that rolling. Nah, absolutely. And I think one more thing I can think of, and it's gonna be anime off topic because we do this sometimes. Because if y'all a huge music major like I am, Cole dropped. Cole World dropped this week. J. Cole dropped
Jermaine.
This week.
Cole.
Jermaine. Cole. Yes. Dropped this week. And he had a lot. Of shit to say.
Indeed.
He addressed a lot. And boy, I ain't gonna lie. He snapped. When we got to the last line, we was talking about, you feel me? I walked out with both of them, with blood, both of my teammates, blood on my shirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My man said, hey, they say you got a gun, but don't mean it's not deadly if you don't use it. I said, okay, talk. Okay, talk to me real quick.
Yeah.
Talk to me real quick. What's up? And then when he went to the like, nah, I wouldn't have lost the battle. I would have lost the bro. I was like, okay, that's where I gotta stop you. I respect it because I get where you're going, but I can't act like what you did because we talked about this. And you said it before. You still threw the punch. You still threw the punch.
Don't start
Jamaica?
something.
And if you throw the punch and be like, nah, I'm good. But then be on the song and be like, nah, I wouldn't have lost the battle. I would have lost the bro.
Hey, man. Listen, talent-wise, J. Cole is big three.
Oh, lyrical. Oh, we know his pen game is
It's
crazy.
just
Just make sure.
crazy.
We know his pen game is crazy.
Crazy.
We wanted him to
Like,
go
I
with
had to
Kendrick.
rewind sections. I was rewinding. I was saying, nah, ain't no way he just said that. But J. Cole been like that for years. He'd be like, you got to play his stuff back. But
I know,
you know,
absolutely.
But like, you know, it's still big Kendrick right now for me.
Oh no, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl.
Hey, we got Super. Right, I'm about to say, hey, we got
Like,
Super Bowl. Hey, and we
it's
discussed this
up,
behind the
up,
scene.
like-
We knew that song, Not Like Us, was finna be Rap of the Year, Song of the Year, album, not album, but all the top awards.
Right.
We knew that Kendrick is gonna be on there. We know, like, what makes you think on February I ain't gonna be like this? They Not Like Us. Like, what you mean? What you mean?
Yeah.
I'm still on that time, but Cole, I'm not. I will say this, and I'm gonna let this topic go, and then we can get to the good shit. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna let it go. Cole, you are really one of the most incredible, greatest artists I can honestly say, and especially when it came to the rap of the pen and the pad this year, because literally you have been running this year when it came to you and all the features and stuff. There's no denying that. There is no denying that when it came to the pen or your pad right now. Right now.
King of features.
Right now, just be like the rest of us. You said it. Come chill with us in the bleachers right now. Come chill with us. And then when you release the fall off, I'm there. But come chill with us right now. Come chill with us. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna let that go. That's all I go.
He's gonna let that go.
And that's all I'm gonna let it go. That's all I'm gonna let that go. And that's all my week that I was looking forward to this week.
Well,
Even with the
absolutely.
sad news.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all my week was this week. That's all my week this was. Absolutely.
Now, earlier you guys were talking about you had to go back and watch some ReZero.
Mhm.
You know, and like I already told me, Team Ram, because, of course,
Yeah.
in my mind anyway,
Yeah.
because I said I was going to touch on some things because, like I said, I watch their content,
Absolutely.
of course, and I keep up with their content. And I remember seeing something about some loyalty, which is why, you know, when Rem came to line, because Rem was very loyal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like all the way through. Confess your love. You know what? I don't even want to get into all that stuff.
You know, she mocked his ass, but yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
Not one, not twice, not three, not four.
So just
I'm just saying, I'm being honest here. Hey, she hit it with the wow. Hey, what you say about me? Wow. Hey, you want to be on my? Nah, nigga, stay away from my mistress. That's how she was, bro. That's how she was. You can't deny it.
So I just want to ask everybody real quick, like just loyal anime characters, because I've seen that topic before. Like, who are some of y'all favorite, like really loyal anime characters?
Really,
Jinbei.
Really loyal? Ooh, that's a
Jinbei?
good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
That's a real good one.
Probably Happy.
Say what?
Happy or not? Happy.
Yo, stop. Yo. Yo. Yo, that timing was just crazy. You said happy. You said, say what? Yo, nah.
I didn't hear him. I had to make sure.
I know.
I wasn't being rude. I just had to hear him.
The way you said it made it seem like you were playing. I was like, oh, nah, that's crazy. You playing on Happy's name. Like, you're just like, Happy? Who?
Valid.
Who that? Nah, you talking about...
Happy's valid.
Who you got to Siri?
Riza. Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Okay. Hawkeye.
Yeah.
That's
Hawkeye,
loyal
yeah.
to a fault.
Indeed.
To a fault.
To a fault.
Say what you want, but I'm going for it. Krillin. Krillin's loyal. I'm gonna say it.
What?
I'm gonna say it.
Is he?
Yeah. I'll say it. The biggest thing that everybody will get up on me about is literally the Cell Saga. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Yeah, I said it. I sure did.
No.
I sure did.
What? You know what?
I sure did.
He's right. Krillin is loyal to Android 18.
No. I'm gonna stick to it. No.
That's the one.
That's why I said out of everything y'all can literally say about the Krillin was Cell. But out of everything that literally happened when it came to literally fighting people, know what was going on, and when Goku ran up on him on the turn of the power, he was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll do it. When it came to everything else where everybody was fighting, everybody was like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. When Kid Buu came back around, that man said, I don't want to fight him, but fuck it, I gotta do it. When it came to every situation, when it came to Krillin literally fighting people, and no matter in what situation you looked at him, and he did. When the Saiyans came in, literally had to come on and had to do what he had to do. Gonna get his ass whooped? Yeah. Still came in to do what he had to do. When Vegeta had the sword, I'm finna end your life right here, right now. Goku stopped him, but that man was finna end his life. There's so many things that's Krillin done that's in the loyalty stage that when it came to like, yo, if I had to get some shit going, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna get this shit going. The biggest thing that everybody can literally get on him is Android 18. And I ain't gonna lie, you're right about that. Well, absolutely. But still, at the end of the day, before Android 18 was even in the picture, who was the dog that everybody had to go to get shit done? Krillin was always there. And ain't Yamcha.
Definitely not.
Yamcha wasn't even loyal to Bulma, which is why he can't be mad about what happened later.
I think Krillin is like bottom 3 most loyal Z fighters.
Bottom 3.
Out of all the Z fighters, I would say Piccolo's probably the most loyal, or Vegeta, because they're loyal to the cause no matter if it's nobody left. Krillin is literally, in my opinion, the last resort that if Goku himself does not go and get, he's not coming.
So we talking about the same man who let Bibbidi mind fucked him and destroyed everybody in the goddamn ring. We talking about that Vegeta, right?
I said Piccolo, but Vegeta still is loyal to his cause. He did it to
his cause. I agree. I agree to his cause, absolutely. What he's saying prior, yeah.
But even to Z fighters, bro, Vegeta has trained more than anybody else. He's trained more than Goku, so he always trains to protect his family. Krillin to me, bro.
He didn't protect his family first. That man said fuck his family. He only use him to get power. He said that shit.
No, he did.
He did. He literally did.
I mean, you talk about Krillin. You forget Krillin was the first person that ever betrayed Goku.
That is true.
Where at?
You right.
Where
in
at?
Dragon Ball, bro.
When they were training in Master Roshi's.
We talking about that shit?
Yeah.
We talking about kid shit?
I'm just saying.
We talking about kid shit?
I'm saying
we talking about kid shit with little. All right, I'll let you go. Go for it.
But if you talk about progression, of what they do, Vegeta has unarguably been there for Goku way more than Krillin, bro. So I say when it comes to loyalty in terms of maybe the big overall mission, Vegeta's the main one that's right there. I say Piccolo over Vegeta because Piccolo is always right there with Goku, even though they used to really be enemies. Piccolo still be like, yo, whatever's going on, whoever it is, early, old, new, I'm right next to you. Like I'm not, you feel me? Even before his own son, in my opinion. So
I'll give you Piccolo. I'll give you Piccolo. Vegeta's a different story. That's a different fucking story.
No. And if I remember correctly, Krillin did not want to fight in that Tournament of Power. I'm pretty sure Beerus told him, "Oh yes, the hell you are."
Yeah, but he still did it. So no matter how you say it,
everything. I'm not gonna
still
hold
did it.
I think Krillin's valid in all his decisions. I just think Krillin wanted to be a good. Like it's kind of like why Yamcha and Tien like. Tien is a little bit more like, okay, I'm here for it, but Yamcha and Tien was like, yo, we're just human beings, bro.
I mean, you can't. You definitely can't question Krillin's friendship. Like,
yeah, no, I mean, yeah, they're just like, bro, we just wanted to win the martial arts tournament. We didn't want to fight aliens for the rest of our days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't blame Yamcha and Tien at all, being like, I'm not Goku. I can't come to this battle, bro.
They also aren't strong enough anymore.
That's why I give Krillin kudos for being like, yo, I'm sliding, for sure. But he's also of that same like, yo, bro, I'm old, bro. I'm 40 years old, bro.
36.
I cannot keep going with you to the middle of the galaxy, Goku. You know, Goku's a young boy. Goku and Vegeta are young still.
Now they old, but they act like they young.
Nah, Saiyans live so long, bro.
Saiyans, I know they live so long, but it's just when you just look at them shit, they just like, oh, they act young, but them niggas. But in our regular age, us looking at them niggas old.
But I mean, like, and to be fair, Yamcha was willing to fight in the Tournament of Power, but he's like that kid at kickball that doesn't get picked.
Yeah. But he was sweating too.
That's crazy.
Yamcha was sweating too.
I mean, he realized that he's not the strongest human.
No,
Krillin
absolutely.
is really the strongest human. Keep it a stack with you.
Yeah, Krillin is for sure. Krillin's locked in. They all locked in. I mean, y'all was talking about Rem is the most loyal.
Oh, I ain't say that.
We didn't say most loyal.
I ain't say most loyal.
We said loyal.
Yeah, I ain't say most loyal. That's the story. We talking about most loyal.
I'm talking about in Ray Zero, really. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Ray Zero is probably one of my like least favorite isekais. I tell Rob this all the time.
Yeah, you don't like
Ray Zero. I can't stand Subaru. Passion. I cannot stand Subaru. Burning passion for that young man. Everything that he tried to do just makes me upset. Every season, I just can't. I'm like, Jesus, man. Like, y'all could have picked some. I mean, I get the design of what's going on and everything, and how it's supposed to be related and blah blah blah. But that don't mean I have to like what the hell is going on, bro. I would like if you're an isekai character, like use your weaknesses for strengths. Like figure out a way to all this trauma to make you stronger. You just use it to like not be as traumatized. And I'd be like, bro, like Subaru really be like his W's. I can't really like what are his W's? What are really his W's? If you have to go through all that to defeat the white whale or whatever, or Beetlejuice or whatever, it's like, where did you get the W from, bro? You've ruined your psyche forever.
I'm not gonna lie. Season 2, he was putting in work though. But like
season 2 was even more of like if he didn't negotiate as much with the old girl, the witch that was at the end of the trial.
Yeah.
With the coffee.
Yeah.
Cooked. They would have cooked his ass.
The original White Rabbit.
And I'm just like,
I'm not because he had to though because Amelia was selling. Like Amelia couldn't do the trial for nothing, so it was like he was like, all right, let me see what I can cook up.
She was selling way.
Yeah, let me see how many times
the
I
whole
can
season
die.
selling.
Just selling, bro.
Like,
Every time she walk in that bitch like,
yo,
I said, you had one job, bitch. Why are you shaking?
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is, it's not even the big shit too. It be small shit while she be shaking. You feel me? Like, let's go back to your past and let's just learn about the. And then when she learn about the parents, I'm like, bro, all we doing is going back to your past, bro. It ain't like we went to like a crazy or dark time when nigga put a gun on you. All you doing is just revisiting. Like, hey, yo, can you feel me? I get it, but like, still, you ain't gotta shake when you see your parents again like that, bro. That's crazy.
Her past was wild. Her past was wild.
It was wild. It was wild, but to the point that you gotta get out and just. You feel me? Like, you wake up and then he try to be like, "Hey, yo, what's wrong with you, bitch? Snap out of it. Hey, wake up!" And she still spazzing out. It's like, all right, she got it. You got it respectfully. You got it, cause boy, I ain't gonna lie, he better, cause that was me. Yeah, nah, we good. We gonna wrap this shit up right here, boy. Hey, yo, where the bunnies at? Where the rabbits at? Fuck that.
Yeah, Ray Zero is something else. It's a good piece, but I just get over a lot of the antics of Subaru. I'll be like, I'm over it, bro. I'm okay. And also, I just also feel like when you play a lot with like the whole, like, you know, they're called time plot lines. You know, the whole like, oh, well, you got to go back and fix that and change that. You're now trying to like not project but reach an audience where they be like, I don't give a shit about what changed in the future now. Like, I just want to know what is the timeline we're on. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Subaru's gone back so many times, there's other things that be bleeding into the main shit, and you be like, I just feel like sometimes they doing too much, to be honest with you. But I rock with it though, in terms of just like entertainment. It'd be entertaining. Like, you'd be like, okay, I don't know what's really going on right now, but Subaru about to get cooked again. Here we go.
Yeah, no, that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. He has to, bro. That's just gonna happen, bro. Yeah. He gotta get beat up every time, bro. He gotta die every time, bro. Sorry, that's just how it works.
Your plot is dying.
It's I hate
kind of has to for the story.
And I hate the power that which gave it. It was not even more of a power. It was more of a curse. But when they explained that shit to him, bro, it was just like, yeah, you got this, and every time you got this over and over, bro. I kept thinking to myself, I said, bro, that's terrible, bro. And he over here like, I could use this for good. I'm like, by suffering? You gotta suffer many times just to become
packed up.
What? Don't let me get on episode 1 where he met the assassin. Like, bro, that shit got me. But I will say this though. The impactful of the story of when it does go to the direction of what it wants to give and deliver, it definitely does give it to that stage. But I think it just becomes one of those things of, and I can see where he's coming from, because there are some things that when you be trying to figure out what is going on in this situation, and there are be extra mixing shit that's been going on. But it is at the same time of like how many times this man got to get reset just to finish what you already know what's about to happen, and how many times he got reset was like, shit, that many times. Well, it's like a death meter. It's like a death count at this point.
I think
so
it's like because when you're watching ReZero, right, like you know exactly, like you know, like if Subaru's doing all these things, and if one of the main cast dies, it's like, all right, he's dying.
Yeah,
you know, it's like you already know he's gonna, like, either he tries to kill himself or X, Y, Z. But like sometimes, like if somebody critical dies, like let's say Otto gets packed up, you see Subaru keeps going, you're like, man, just reset. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I already know you're not going all the way. Like Otto's dead, and you want to preserve Otto. You know what I'm saying? Like Puck just got packed up. Like, come on, like let's hurry this up. You know, kill yourself and let's start over. So,
right,
yeah.
No,
I mean, I feel you, but that's kind of why I be like, I'm over it, bro.
I get it.
I rock with it though. I do rock with it, but
I'm over it. I get it.
I'm kind of older.
But like I said, I am here for season 3, and I want to see where we're going with this. Because I started, I got to finish it. I can't be that person. So, season 3, I'm here. Talk to me. And you better give me your full disclosed attention. Because I'm here. All right? Oh, Lord.
Yeah, he will. But no, I never said that Rem was the most loyal. I was just saying that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like just in Ray Zero.
Oh no. We were just talking about like loyal characters. That's not mine, by the way, either. Because I know. By the way, I meant to mention this earlier. Waifu-san said Zoro with a lot of zeros in the chat. I always feel like Zoro's the easy answer.
Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah, Zoro. We all know Zoro.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of underrated loyal characters, man.
And then there's some, like I said, I didn't want to like talk about easy answers. Like we said, we know Zoro is super loyal. We know crazy ass Misa was loyal. I don't know. Do we technically consider Mikasa loyal?
Okay.
She was loyal.
Yeah, absolutely.
She was loyal.
Loyal.
Yeah.
You kissing her head, that's dedication.
Well, I mean, it's like, don't get me wrong. No, like, don't get me wrong.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
She was
Am I
loyal,
lying? Am
but
I
the
lying?
explanation on
Why she was loyal. There we go. That's why I want to say, because there's a difference between, yes, you are loyal, but why? To like, what is the cause of loyalty of what you're doing it for? Because you're only loyal to Eren, no one else.
The founder.
No one else.
It's in her blood.
Yeah. If I tell you to sit, you gotta sit.
That's why I said, do we count Mikasa when we talk about loyal characters? I mean, technically she is.
Hey, he said Vegeta.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Misa
Misa was loyal. She was loyal, man. She just wasn't, as intelligent. What can you say? Like, she's loyal. There's a lot of loyal characters, man.
Look, man, look.
There's a lot.
Shit, I mean,
I could say Kuwabara.
Kuwabara's very loyal.
Was a great one. Kuwabara's a great one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Freaking
Yeah.
Genos.
Are you that?
Genos, yeah.
Will Pikachu be loyal?
I mean, Pikachu. I mean,
Crying.
you could say even some new people, man. You could say Yor.
Yes.
Very loyal.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I will say, as a Shield Hero fan, I'm gonna say Raftalia.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought you were from
I
Tower of God, and you said her name. That's why my bro. When he said that, my whole brain just went like, I know you did not just mention that bitch, but you didn't.
No.
Okay.
No. Raftalia.
Okay.
Is
All right.
Rising Shield
Yeah.
Hero.
Because oh God, not that bitch. Not her. Not her. She's the worst. Nah. That's a good one, though. Raftalia is a good one.
Dude, you can make a case that everybody in Attack on Titan's got some kind of loyalty. That's why there's freaking war going on.
I mean, Chaozu won. Can we say Chaozu?
To Tien? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Chaozu. Not mad at that.
That was it, yeah?
A little crazy, but really, what's the name? What's your boy's name? Don Flamingo's brother. But the ooze.
Yeah.
Friggin', I know what you're talking about.
Snap boy.
If it's not Rob, what's his name?
Trable.
Yeah, Trable is top 5. He's loyal to
sure.
Don Flamingo. Crazy.
You gotta throw Killua in there, man, for sure.
For sure.
No, absolutely. You gotta throw Killua in there.
Yes.
You have to throw Killua in there. That's not even a discussion. And that, baby, he even let go and cuss. Well, I ain't gonna say he did let him cuss him out, but he said some hurtful things while he was angry, and he still stood there
And then saved his life.
with his sister.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Throw him on up in there.
Even though he knew how dangerous that would be. Like,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, I'm gonna go get her, and I know what comes with that. But hey, my guy's dying, so
Fuck Rachel. Absolutely. Fuck that bitch. Absolutely. Fuck that bitch. With a burning passion. Boy, I can't wait till the get back. I can't wait. I can't wait for the get back.
But that's a lot of loyal characters there in a lot of animes, and I think it's crazy that we talked about, obviously about all these animes that are starting, like the Dandadas and the ones that are coming back. One of the questions that we always get, and I know sometimes you've done it at the end of podcasts, is like anime recommendations.
Yeah.
I kind of want to touch on the anime recommendation for a second, because one of the things I want to talk about with you guys is, what would you guys feel like is maybe the best first episode of an anime? Where it was like the first one was like the one that was like, this is it right here. This is going to get you into it. This has you hooked.
I mean, there's a handful that come to mind.
There is a bunch.
Immediately that, like, for me, what comes to mind is, I always say, like, Attack on Titan has a great first episode. Death Note has a great first episode. Promise Neverland has a great first episode.
Promise Neverland's in there.
There's a couple other really strong
Shield Hero
ones.
2.
Shield Hero. No, there's another one that I'm like forgetting so easily.
I would.
Shield Hero put you through there right off the bat.
Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer is.
I ain't gonna lie, Goblin Slayer made me pause and get my life together.
But that show had you like, hold on, I may have to tap in.
Nah. That show made me to hold the fuck on. I'll be back tomorrow. That's what the fuck that did. That's what that did.
I probably gotta throw Inuyashiki in there. Inuyashiki.
Okay.
Okay.
That show, like, from the beginning, like, was just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like, you're seeing some guy walking around like bang, bang, and people are just dropping, like, that was wild. And I also throw JoJo's in there. I think the first episode of JoJo's and seeing how, like, Jonathan Joestar and Dio became rivals, like that set the tone for everything. So yeah, I was locked in episode 1 watching JoJo's too. And Vinland Saga also has a great first episode.
I was just about to say that. I was about to say Vinland is a great.
I would say, yeah, Vinland's a good one. There's a lot of good episode ones, man. Demon Slayer is also not too bad.
It's not too bad if you don't want too much going on.
And it also really depends, like, what people want in their first episode, because that also goes back to what people want in their anime. Because, you got those that'll be like, oh, I like a lot of story in my anime. And then you got the ones that's like, oh, man, screw all that story. When we gonna start throwing hands? So, sometimes you got those first episodes where it's like, they're going to let you know who people are and what's going on. And then you got those where it's like, as soon as it starts, just the action's just already going crazy.
If you, you know what, I bring this. What's a Camelot Kill? If I'm saying that,
Kill a Kill.
Kill a Kill.
Kami got killed.
Yeah, I say that's a good one.
You talking about Kami got killed?
Thank you.
Got killed.
Yeah,
Kami got killed or kill. Okay.
The Kami got killed. The one that
Kami got killed got a good first episode.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, so as soon as the first episode, you're like, you're in there, especially when we get to the end of it, when you realize, like, oh snap, I thought I was the hero, but coming up find out I'm helping villains the entire time. So that's I'll definitely put that up in there, especially if you like S Death. All right.
Samurai Champloo is good too.
And Samurai Champloo.
Yeah. I'd say Afro Samurai. If you just want to have like a slice and dice and good samurai slow going on there, put some Afro Samurai up in there.
Yeah, I got one for you. The Boondocks.
Oh man!
Wow.
Hey, I said it. It is anime. It is.
That debate still goes on to this day.
It is.
It is. The Boondocks, the first episode is really hilarious.
Yes.
Like, it's one of the funniest shits ever.
OD, my man walked up to the stage.
Yeah, that shit.
Say hello to my little friend. Right out the window.
Yeah. Well, to
R.I.P.
me, 86 was a good one too.
Charlie.
I was like, what was that you saying?
86.
I said that. I said that one.
Yeah, I've been hearing
That was a
about
good
for
first
years,
episode.
but I never watched.
Oh, Full Metal Alchemist. Did somebody say Full Metal Alchemist?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Yes.
Yeah.
I say Full Metal Alchemist.
Right off the bat.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full
That's
Metal Alchemist.
that's the one. Honestly, that's the one I recommend a lot of people to do, because if you really just want to just have it like a nice short and you're into it and you want to learn about a lot of the countries and stuff like that, I'll give it Full Metal Alchemist. Not only that, it has great action, it has comedy, and it has some love. Not love story, because not really too much of that, but it does get you into your feelings when you have the relationship bond of friendship and stuff like that. And speaking of another loyalty,
he's thinking.
what's his name? My man got caught. He got caught and got put in the body bag. What's his name? He died by jealousy. What is his name, bro? That's another loyalty
Are you
character.
talking about Full Metal Alchemist?
Yes, a Full Metal Alchemist. What's his name? My man got packed. He got packed by jealousy. What's his name, bro? He got packed by jealousy. He was on the phone.
By envy, talking about Maze Hughes.
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Hughes.
Yes. Oh, that's a good one.
Man.
That's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one. Cause he was on the side like, bro, if you want to be the president, I got you. But before we can do that, we gotta take this whole system down before we can do that shit.
That boy Bebop, huh? Yeah. That one straight.
Heavy on the first episode.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And Don
freaking,
Don.
Don.
That's what I said. Since we're on the subject.
I mean, yeah, Don. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, I was shocked.
I mean, most people have only seen one episode and they already want to see more. So.
I was shocked. So, I recommend it. I will. You ain't got a lot yet, but it's a good one. What you mean?
Akudama Drive?
Nah, I ain't seen
Oh, I've heard of it. I've heard of it. I never watched it though. Yeah,
I've heard of that one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's just tough.
But that's why I said, it depends on what you want from your first episode. Like, I feel like if it hooks you right away, because while it might not have had, like, the most craziest stuff, but I remember the very first time I sat down and watched Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah. And it's like, the second it starts, somebody's already dead. And I was just like, what am I, what? Mm-hmm. And I was already in.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
Then it got real emotional real fast. When that man went to his funeral. Mm-hmm. Cool bar running up in there, still trying to run the hands with a dead body.
I feel like that was more emotional than anything else.
It was.
I know mom was sad, the girlfriend was sad, but when Cool Bar was there, oh no, I felt where Cool Bar was coming from. Yeah. How dare you die on me? You're a Messi. You were supposed to meet me in the back of the park. No, you motherfucker. No, let go of me. I was like, oh, damn. He really misses him. Ah, damn. That's a brotherly miss, bro. And why he's still crying, bro. That's crazy. That was a good one, too.
Yeah, that's why I said I was hooked. Like, that one gave me emotion and just investment where I was like, I want to see where this show is going. And, of course, I'm glad I did because Yu Yu Hakusho is one of my top 10 favorite animes of all time.
Let me ask y'all a question. Would you recommend Berserk?
I still haven't seen it.
I read.
Would you recommend Berserk?
I recommend it to somebody who watches anime.
Who? As the first time.
Like, no, not the first.
Oh hell no. What?
Not Griffin.
Cause he said Goblin Slayer. I said, let me just throw Berserk in there. Let me.
Internally, Goblin Slayer is not that bad, bro. If you really count, there's only one real incident in the whole show. Everything else was like pre-incidents or like things that almost happened. But the threat of the goblins being that dangerous is what made it feel so like, jaw clenching, because you're like, oh, it can go from bad to worse ASAP, and these are just regular party members. That's why I think Goblin Slayer is a great magic anime, because it focuses on like the horrors of one specific entity in the magic world. You feel me? How it's like he's the Goblin Slayer, but he's also an X-rank adventurer because the man has gone on hundreds of missions killing goblins. You know what I'm saying? Like people like it breaks down the whole like isekai magic world a little bit differently. Even though it's dark, but it's not like Berserk's way worse.
Oh no, that's
way
facts.
worse.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
and
it's
there's
facts.
actually even worse anime than Goblin Slayer, really. But at least it's kind of like, okay, we see what the threat of what's going on is. So that's why I rock with it.
Okay, I
To
can
your
definitely
eternity?
rock with that. Let's talk about the flip side on that real quick, because just because something to be a good anime doesn't necessarily mean it had a great first episode. So what would y'all say was a bad intro to an anime, where even if the anime was good, but that first one didn't really do it?
Probably Frieren.
You said free run?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Get him. Get him. Don't let him go. Get
Free Run
him.
has a slow start. Free Run has a slow start for sure.
What?
Yes,
Free
he
run.
does. Come on,
I was
bro.
hooked from jump, bro. Like the whole backstory. Wait, him
He's
and
capping.
I'm being dead ass, bro.
What
Free
you
run was
mean?
fire.
Get him.
Free Run
Don't
was
let him
fire.
go. Don't let him go.
Listen,
Get him.
If you
Listen. I understand. It's not like action packed, you know.
no, of course not.
But
Of
like,
course not.
it definitely set the scene. It like one of the things that we because the major theme is time, right? And seeing that Freerin is 1,000 years old, and she's seeing like all her friends like pass away, and figuring
Right.
out how to move through life and see what the meaning is, because she values a human life way less than obviously we care about it. But seeing that, like, that was set from episode 1.
I don't know.
And the
After-
impact of like Himmel had on the world, and I feel like I don't know. I felt like it was a great episode.
I feel like that was portrayed over the first 5 or 6 episodes, but I feel like episode 1, you didn't know. Like for me, when I watched episode 1, you thought it was like, okay, Firan and the party of heroes are gonna go on another mission after this main mission of killing the Demon King. Cool, but you didn't. I couldn't tell it was a timepiece, and that she'd be like evolving through the ages until like episode 2, like 3 or 4. You know what I mean? So in the first episode, I was like, "Oh, this is about to be about Himmel and the cats." Even though they just beat the Demon King, like this is about to be about something of that after nature. You feel me? Like I thought there was gonna be a more of a main story on the after nature, but it wasn't really about Himmel and them at all. It was about the new party. And I didn't realize that until like episode 3, when she started really like gathering her new squad, and it started reflecting. You know what I'm saying? The old squad.
feel you.
By the way,
I thought
Rob,
it
you're
was-
being shouted out down in the chat. Says that's the hiring manager and
Hey.
CEO of Shonen Showdown Conglomerate.
Oh, listen.
Yeah.
That's big time. Hot
HR.
Show podcast in the
HR.
chat, man.
Yes,
big time.
hello,
You know what I'm
yeah.
Background
Yeah.
dancer of Chris Brown and Rihanna.
Oh, damn.
You know,
Hey.
yeah, he's on a different level. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy that I'm in
Yeah,
the presence,
different
and I got
level.
to shout out the
level.
great Date Ryan.
Salute to you. Salute to
know.
you, King.
Yeah, no.
Thank you for dropping
Salute.
by. Absolutely. If you're ready for people to crash out, tonight's the night.
Okay, well, Rob, if you don't agree with him about Free Run, what would you say was a bad beginning to an anime?
Katekyo Hitman Reborn.
Yeah, I
And
can
that-
agree.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite anime of all time. But like the beginning is the beginning is nothing like what we see towards like the middle and the end.
I know when we get to the end, I will agree to that. It does become in the beginning. It has the nice slow pace of getting to where he needs to be.
Yeah,
It takes a
yeah,
long time for him
it
to
takes a
literally
long
step
time
up
to
to the
even-
plate to be like, all right, fuck it, I'll be the hit. I'll try to be the boss.
right.
Thank you so much for the follow.
Had to put the raccoon pose. Yeah.
Again.
What you mean? Every time I see someone fall, I'm doing a raccoon pose. What you mean?
Speaking of raccoon, I'm going to go ahead and get this out the way now. I'm not the biggest fan of episode 1 of Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, episode 1?
Yeah.
I was going to say GT.
Well, that's because the first episode of Dragon Ball Z is not Dragon Ball Z. It's the first episode of Dragon Ball.
I liked the first episode of Dragon Ball. I was like hooked right
Exactly.
in. But I think my problem with the first episode of Dragon Ball Z was part of the problem I had at spots throughout the first arc of Dragon Ball Z, and that's crying ass Gohan.
Yeah. Well,
He's
you
a
know,
kid.
See, I'm gonna be biased because of nostalgia, so I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm gonna be biased.
No, I just think that I look at it more like the tone of how Dragon Ball Z started was supposed to be like the Family Matters tone, like like Goku is now our hero, has a son, and he's
Right.
It's supposed to be the day in the life, boring. That's because we just had a whole saga, we just had a whole show called Dragon Ball. So now this is like the introduction of Goku, and then of course a lot of people know that Dragon Ball Z wasn't even supposed to be about Goku. It was supposed to be about Gohan. His
we know. Yeah.
So it's like you could tell in the early episodes, like they wanted to like trail
Gohan
off.
Yeah. Whole point of
the first episode of Dragon Ball is hilarious.
Yes. No,
I've always
showed
showed my love for the OG Dragon Ball. I love OG Dragon Ball.
Because OG is more comedy than it is with
Yes,
Z,
and
Z
you
is more action
and I've
packed than
been
it is
there.
with,
I love my action, but I love to laugh more than anything.
Oh, absolutely. Gotta have my comedy. My comedy gotta be in action somewhere. I can't be too serious.
I just be watching early Dragon Ball just to fuck around sometimes, like, cause it's like that's why I consider like Dragon Ball Z is like the middle. Like of course it didn't start out tough, but that's the middle,
It was picking up where it left off.
Right.
You mean to tell me that little kid ain't gonna be scared of a 50-foot T-Rex?
Okay, listen. I don't have an issue with a little kid being scared and crying. I have an issue with how often it happened in like the first dozen episodes. Like, I can deal with you crying and being scared and then maybe you move on to something else. But if I'm watching a 20-minute episode, I can't have 15 of it being
Daddy! That's how he was. Look, I just sit here and just watch the entire Dragon Ball saga, bro. My information is superb, okay?
Yes, after Piccolo threw him in the woods and he finally got used to everything, we were good. But up to that point, it was some rough stuff going on there. But and obviously I love Dragon Ball Z, but we're just talking about like first episodes of an anime that just really didn't do it. And for me, that's the first episode of Dragon Ball Z. Although I love that anime.
No, I feel that though.
What about you, Tasiri?
That wound up turning out being good. Your Lie in April. It started off slow for me. I ain't gonna lie, but it got better.
It got better though.
You said the first episode. I haven't seen it.
Me neither. I heard it right here. It got better.
Dang, all right. So I'm just knitting through.
In the chat, the worst first episode for me was Bleach.
I know it's.
Woo! Oh no! Woo! Woo! You about to fight? Oh, you about to start fighting words? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get into it. Why is that? Why is that? Now we swinging. That's what I want to hear. I was waiting on somebody to be bold enough to say it.
I was thinking about it, but then I was like, nah, I like the first episode of Bleach.
Me too.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty like a good intro to like what Ichigo got going on. It's a very old school intro, but it's just that's what it is, an old school intro. But I actually like the beginning episodes of Bleach more than some of the middle for sure.
Y'all the Bleach people.
I'm surprised nobody said One Piece yet.
I'm surprised nobody said One Piece on either side.
One Piece from first episode is gas. Niggas are lying.
Thank you, because niggas really be trying us out here.
Niggas are lying.
Niggas are lying out here. I swear to God, because I be tired of that pace and shit, especially with episode 1, bro. So you mean to tell me when we saw Luffy came out and started beating up everybody, y'all wasn't that excited on the damn boat? Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. When we first met Kobe and their whole adventure, stop it, bro. Y'all not finna do that with me. We're not doing that.
If anybody that says they like Dragon Ball or like OG, Naruto, all them old episode styles, you like the first 5 episodes of One Piece, bro, because they're again hilarious, adventurous, and it's just an old tone, like old anime tone. Like Luffy's like, I this is what I'm doing. This is what's gonna be the whole show. Me doing me. And I'm like, Cass be like, yeah, I understand. It's not no boxing for real until Dawn Krieg or like, you know, Arlong, and that's even in the 50s maybe, right? So I get it. Like, you're really just in it for a little bit of story and comedy, and then it starts getting deep and emotional. But like once it gets there, Arlong Park is like episode 30 something. You feel me? Like once it gets there, it's like it didn't for me. It never lost momentum. Yeah, of course, pacing has always been the problem with the One Piece anime. But if you're a binge watcher, you're just flying through that shit regardless. So cats killed me with that. Oh nah, it took me to episode. If you watched 100 episodes of One Piece and you was like, oh, I hate it, you're capping, bro. You didn't sit here and watch 100 episodes of any show ever in your life and said this shit ass, bro. I'm 200 episodes in. This shit booty. What are you talking? You're 200 episodes in, bro. That's like half a year. What are you? I mean, your life in this. What are you talking about? So Cash just killed me with that. Like, oh, I couldn't do it. Come on, bro.
Obviously, One Piece. A lot of people have a lot of emotional attachment to a lot of different things in One Piece. People talk about the world building, all of that stuff. But even before you get to Arlong Park, I've said it all the time. One Piece has made me care about so many different people. One Piece has made me care about a boat. One Piece has made me care about a freaking dog. When that dog went through that shit, like, One Piece makes me care about just about anything they want me to care about.
Indeed.
I just never, you know, thought that the early stuff was like booty at all. Like,
And I get it, you know, that's why I said earlier when we were talking about great episodes, you know, there's also the people's taste of, do you want action right away or do you care about the introduction of a character? You know, obviously my favorite anime of all time is Naruto. And, you know, in Naruto episode 1, obviously there's not a whole lot of fighting going on. It's establishing Naruto as this troublemaker who's graffitiing everything and them trying to tell why that is. And then you get a little insight of how the village is treating him and how he's not very good in school and you know, stealing the scroll. Like a lot happened there to establish Naruto as a person, but obviously there wasn't a lot of boxing going on.
Yeah, for real. I say the worst first anime episode for me will be Cells at Work. If y'all don't know this,
I haven't seen it yet.
It's a Netflix series and it's not even continuous, bro. I haven't. Episode 1 for me, I didn't stick to Cells at Work like that.
So he was one and done.
Yeah.
I thought that was the only reason I watched the damn show.
I watched it. I wasn't really that much into it, bro. Because when I really watched it, it was just more of it was like, okay, I get the body right. Maybe because of me. Because
Joe says it wasn't bad. By the way, shout out Life with Anime Podcast.
Oh no, absolutely. Shout out to Life with Anime. Shout out to you, Joe. Absolutely. No, for real. Absolutely.
Played in the chat, man.
Shout out to brother. Shout out to brother Joe.
Man.
By the way, I do want to say this, dude, to you too, right? I love it when y'all make him mad and gets him so mad and have his like testosterone be coming out, bro. I love it, bro. Keep doing it, bro. Like y'all make this nigga mad so much, bro. I enjoy every second of it, bro. I enjoy it. I love it. Keep going, bro. Keep going. Yeah, I said it, Joe. Keep going. But now, for me, like I said, sales. I think for me though, it was one of those things because I'm already into the science and shit like that. So maybe when I saw that shit, it was like, yeah, obviously. But then some of the shit it was talking about was like, okay, that shit doesn't make sense. But it was more of an anime thing, adaptation and stuff. So I wasn't really that much into it. For me though, that was me. For me, I wasn't that into it.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, I can feel what you're saying. I thought it was very immersive. Honestly, like,
Come on now.
Cells at Work, like when they start, they're just like on Osmosis Jones like times 10. They're like, oh, I bet.
Right.
White blood cells moving to fight whatever.
Fight
virus,
with bread,
like,
but you know what I'm saying?
That's it, off rip. Like he's off rip going for the viruses. He's going for the whatever, and you still never know whose body this is. You just in there.
This ain't Ozzy and Drix.
Yeah. You just in there. So I thought it was like interesting because they just made an anime version. You feel me? And like I would say Cells at Work is a good little like I watched the first season. It's a good little like okay. Like you can see how this lasts for a little season. Now season 2, I didn't really get into it because I'm like, what else could y'all really be talking about? Like, I'm not gonna sit with y'all and
Come on now.
fight every disease and virus known to man. Feel me? But apparently, Cells Black or whatever it's called, Cells at Work Black is like a lot more like dark. So like the cells be going through like trauma.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like crazy stuff like cancer murked my whole village, like types. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Cells at Black, right?
Leukemia killed my mom's like in front of me, like like that. Like that's what be going on in Cells Black, yeah. So like that's how they get down, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Like I could probably get down with that. I could probably get down with like something a little bit more like serious. I might check that out. But I haven't seen it yet myself though. But that's what my people's been telling me about.
Okay. I will say this: I said ahead of time to Rob in the DMs that like I said, I watch all of y'all content, and I told Rob I had a bone to pick with him.
Oh shit, get him. All right,
What's going on?
Talk to him. Talk to him.
What's going on?
But we're not gonna get there quite yet because there was one other thing. I saw you do a video.
Ain't
What
no
a
way.
clickbait! What a fucking clickbait!
Next episode. Oh,
What a bait!
I thought it was game time.
Boy, I was like, what a
Okay,
bait!
let's call this pregame time because I also saw what you were saying about some straw hats
Woo!
in a recent video.
All right.
Okay.
Apparently, I know how he feels about Usopp these days, but he also has some interesting things to say about Sanji.
Oh,
35.
So Rob, who's your worst straw hat?
woo!
So we going there.
Oh yeah,
We doing this.
yeah. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Yeah. All right.
The
Ladies
worst
and gentlemen,
straw hat.
buckle your seat. Cause we about to go on for a ride. Here we go.
Let's do it, man. The worst straw hat of all time is Usopp. Usopp is hands down the worst straw hat of all time.
Oh, valid.
Now I know there's a lot of Usopp fans out there that love to
Valid.
say, "Hey, he represents the humanity of the crew. He shows us that we can have fun and blah blah blah. His role is not really about fighting." I'm sorry to tell you, yes it is. He is a sniper on the Straw Hat Pirates. He was here to snipe. He has a combat role. I don't want to hear that, oh, he's there for fun and camaraderie. We don't listen, camaraderie is not helping us get the One Piece.
Come on.
All right? We need more. We need production. You see Van Auger's outside putting in work. Yasop's outside putting in work in the manga. What are we talking about when you're talking about Usopp? He has nothing to show for it. I don't even want to get into what's going on right now, because right now in the manga, he's selling. So all I'm gonna say is he did nothing in Wano. You know what I'm saying? The last time we saw Usopp do something of like decent was in Dressrosa.
Yeah.
That's it. All right,
Valid.
and the most passionate we've ever seen Usopp fight was against his own captain in Monkey D. Luffy. So with all those things together, Usopp is hands down the worst straw hat. Like he has no production or anything. That's what I say.
The worst straw hat.
Valid.
Facts.
Very valid. Very valid. Because I was gonna say that.
Because what was funny is because he was actually responding to that off of a video that he had seen where someone was calling Sanji the worst straw hat.
The fuck?
Yeah, it was Shizzle-Mac. Shizzle-Mac.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was Shizzle-Mac.
Shizzle Mac? Hey,
Yeah,
nigga, you
yeah.
wrong. I'm saying this now live. Nigga, you wrong with a burning passion. You are so wrong. You are so wrong. I swear, if you give me the whole Cake Island arc, I swear, me and you gonna be fighting. I swear. If that's the main thing you say about Sanji, I swear me and you gonna be fighting. That's false. In all altercations,
Sanji,
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, but I was like, I can't. He was frying Sanji, but it's like, I understand some of the Sanji criticisms, but I'm a Sanji fan, but I get the criticism though, like, but I just feel like Usopp has like his resume is so much worse, like his.
Yeah, absolutely. Regardless of what you got to say about Sanji, the facts are Usopp is falling so behind.
So
in
fucking
terms of
much.
in terms of what he needs to be doing for this crew, and it's to the point where it's like, man, you're holding up a pivotal position. There could be somebody in. There's other snipers and other crews that would fit way more perfect with the straw hats than you, bro. And this is your man's. It's your day one nigga. You can't even hold y'all on, your own side down. So it's looking, Usopp. People love Usopp because of his connection to Luffy, etc. But
Sniper King.
at what point it's like, at what point are we gonna say that, how would the Straw Hats have been without Usopp?
Like, had he never come back?
Yeah, and never come back, never been with them. In general, they would have been just goddamn fine.
Yeah, I mean, all I would say is him stopping Sugar was critical.
Yes,
right?
that was critical.
But
because if
that
Sugar would have,
Very critical. Because
that's ball game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
but
he also got lucky. Yeah.
yeah, well, he had observation hockey. Yeah,
that was
absolutely.
he had observation
I'm
hockey
saying-
to
I'm
see
saying,
exactly
though,
to
but
pinpoint
when
what that girl was at.
Yeah, but he scared. He knocked her out, but he also scared her though, because she woke up.
Mhm.
So she woke up anyway and was about to cook everybody regardless. And then Usopp was like, he yelled and made that ugly ass face, and she went back unconscious again and freed everybody. So he was about to catch a L. Like, even though he clutched that moment, it's like your luck is what made you God Usopp, bro. It wasn't
I know that's facts.
that moment, you feel me? So it's like,
But he did come up with the
Just had a
plan, like
lucky
they
character.
said, when he came back, when he realized that he could scare her. So I got to give him that, especially when
I just
at that point Robin had gotten caught and all of them. But
I want the Usopp that fought Luffy, like one time. When we're in Wano, where is that Usopp? Bring the impact dials back. Do something. Like in Wano, he literally wasn't doing anything. Like I said this before. I said
it's
Otama
because he
was
knew
putting in
Luffy
more
wasn't
work.
gonna kill him.
Yeah, but
nah, man. This is
That's your
if this ain't game time, there's no game time, bro.
that's what I'm saying.
This is the most to the Straw Hats right now. This is their.
I know this is where we
this
need
is their
to.
peak.
Yes.
Like, Wano to them has been their most intense battle in their whole career. There was no prior situation to where they were like, oh man, the Straw Hats like are changing the tides of the planet. Maybe Sabaody was like their peak in terms of like their crew, but this is their biggest moment as pirates fighting Kaido, bro. And Usopp is nowhere to be found.
No, he was just running around the whole entire thing while the building was on fire.
Running.
Nowhere.
People in my comments like
everybody had some moment. Usopp had no moments.
they were struggling to find feeds. Usopp fans. Oh, he picked up Kinemon when he was on the ground. Like great. Like what did he do? You know what I'm saying? Nami was fighting Ulti. Like I'm like, what did Usopp do? He literally did nothing, and he has a combat role. It's not like he's not the navigator. He's not the cook. He's literally a sniper. Like your role is combat. Like I don't understand. Like Usopp fans were getting pissed that I called him out for not being not fulfilling his role on the crew as a combatant. Like it doesn't make sense to me. Like you want Usopp to be a sniper and he's not sniping and you're upset for what?
Do some more sniping.
like it's crazy. So yeah, he's my worst straw hat for sure.
As long as you ain't saying Chopper, I'm good.
Nah, Kiki already said Chopper.
No,
Listen, said Chopper.
Hey, look at his face! Look at his face! Oh my god, look at his face! Oh shit! Hey, look. I love Kiki to death, right? But when she said that, y'all can see my reaction when she said that. My face dropped when she said that. I was like, dead ass? I said, even all the shit he's done. with the Straw Hat crew, and even one of the biggest critical roles in Wano.
She said she didn't care about that. But you also got to think. She also said her second worst is Sanji.
Yeah, with the cheese.
I know.
With the cheese, crazy Chopper.
I think Chopper has saved 3 Straw Hats' lives.
Yes.
I will say though,
Luffy's, Nami's, and Zoro's, right? Pretty much.
That man saved the whole nation
from critical condition.
Yes.
So
he was in the hot seat for a minute though, but he was
in the hot seat, but
he was in the hot seat though.
You saved 3 Straw Hats' lives. Worst is crazy.
Look, Kiki says he's annoying. Like, she doesn't like Chopper as a character, and she doesn't feel like he's done enough yet to really step up and man up, as she said. We got a whole video about it. Y'all can catch it on the podcast.
I think I seen
Instagram page.
I think Chopper was selling in
Chopper's not a man. He's a reindeer.
Yeah, he was selling in whole cake.
Human
but
food.
But Wano.
He's a child.
Yeah. Exactly. He is a child. But I'm saying, I'm not gonna lie. He was selling in the whole cake, but in Wano he made up for it. The whole cake he was selling though. He was in the hot seat for sure.
I feel you.
Danger zone.
Like I said, as long as if you cure a lot of your hundreds of people with the virus that nobody has ever figured out yet, and you made up an antidote right on the spot. Nah, you're valid as fuck. Like I don't see the worst in that at all. Like that's pretty strong and valid to do what you have to really need to do and out there. And it even not even like that. I'm not even gonna just say just because of what he's done. I could just say some of the characteristics and stuff that he done that makes him more great too, because some of his personality and the transition what he does.
She hates that personality.
Even when it came to Cyber Audi, when we came to that arc, that was one of my favorite when it came to Chopper. It was really great. So it was Chopper as a worst. I just don't see that. Like I said, the only validation answer I can literally say is what he literally said was Usopp, and that was literally what I was about to say. What he was gonna say. So it's no. It's gonna be Usopp as the worst out of all of them, because you can't say Frankie.
Facts.
That sounds dumb. You say Frankie. You sound dumb if you say Frankie. You
Frankie,
sound so
Frankie
dumb.
Don't get
if you
enough
say Frankie.
respect.
That is if you were to say Frankie was the worst Straw Hat.
I mean, it's definitely not Frankie.
No, it's not Frankie for sure.
Yeah.
Not even close.
It's not.
It's Usopp by far.
It's Usopp. Like, even if you wanted to go under that, like, everybody else is very close. You feel me? So, like, even if you were to even say, like, Brooke, like, you can't really say Brooke. Brooke has copied a poneglyph.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? His everyday use to the Straw Hat is more entertainment. You feel me?
Yeah, that's his role.
Like, you feel me? But, like, even that is, like, that's pretty close with, like, you know, well, everybody's got more stronger roles. I'm not going to say it's close to anybody. But everybody's role is very individually highlighted. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, of course, Jinbei can drive the ship, but, like, we don't need Jinbei to drive the ship. You feel me? Like, of course, you know, like, some people are core people, obviously, Robin, Nami. But, you know, even like Zoro, like, what's Zoro's role to the ship besides being stronger than everybody?
Vice captain.
Yeah, I was gonna say, ain't he a vice captain?
Yeah, but he's technically not the vice captain. Luffy has no vice captain. Technically.
As Zoro being the right hand, he's the first mate.
He is the first mate, but a vice captain has to be chosen.
Who you gonna say vice captain? Nami?
Ben Beckman is Shanks' vice captain. You feel me?
Right.
But, like, Zoro is not Luffy's vice captain. Technically, that's what like, if you look it up and you talk to the OG researchers and what Oda said, Oda will say like, yeah, I put him in the vice captain spread, but Luffy never made, like, Zoro his vice captain.
Luffy never. He made it. He's like an unofficial, I guess.
Yeah. So that's why people have this whole, like, well,
I think it makes sense.
Zoro's not even a vice captain. It would be like whoop de whoop. Like, Zoro wouldn't make decisions. Like, it would be Nami or something. Like, and I'm like, you can argue that though. You can argue that.
Yeah. That I think that'll lead more into the Zoro versus Sanji debate, but yeah.
I mean, you also got Jinbei on the boat now.
What I mean?
I love how he said that.
Wait. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure the prompt says we're Straw Hats. So I just I didn't know. We leaving Jinbei out this.
I'm talking about as far as
Vice
Jinbei
captain.
experience, being a captain, former warlord.
Okay.
If anybody was there for Luffy to finally turn to, it might be like, you're the vice captain. You got someone there that's got that experience.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We on the same side now. Okay. I thought you were saying
he
for
thought I
worst
was
Straw
gonna
Hat.
go in disrespect.
I thought you were saying for worst Straw Hat. I was like, oh man. That's what I'm saying. Look at the time.
Like
man.
after
I gotta
Usopp,
go.
everybody's mad critical. Frankie's critical, Chopper's critical, Robin is critical, Jesus. Nami and Sanji. Zoro is just critical because he's way stronger than everybody else. But for the most
Sanji?
part,
here we go. I was waiting on that.
I said Sanji's critical because
I was waiting on that.
Sanji's the best chef.
I said, gentlemen, are we really gonna have this argument again?
Well, no. I'm saying Sanji's. If you want to argue, Sanji is more critical than Zoro to the group, for sure, 100%. Sanji is the chef. He's not just their chef. He is a great chef, one of the top chefs. So, in terms of muscle, that can be added to why he's also so critical. But what makes him more critical is him being able to cook, for sure. Zoro's swordsmanship doesn't make him more critical to the crew. You can replace Zoro with Yamato, and it would be the same thing. They would have just strong people. Yeah,
what about Law? Didn't Law
loyal.
fill in too? Law filled in for Zoro when Zoro was busy.
Law's never serving Luffy. It's never gonna happen.
I mean, his crew is a bag of chips, man. So I think at this point he might as well join them.
Yeah, but he's had his Laws has his own he's had so much cultivation to his character that's why he was always gonna just become a captain. He was never going to just be like, oh, I lost, I'm going to Luffy's crew. He was never doing that, bro. Same thing with Kid. If we see Law or Kid join Luffy's crew, I'll be disappointed.
No, because they're supposed to be rivals.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be rivals. It was the whole point of the worst generations of them meeting together was supposed to be rivals. That was the whole point of that. Especially when they left off of Wano, that was like, no, we better split up, and I better not see you niggas again. Because if I see you again, it's up.
Exactly.
I don't see Captain Kid ever doing that. But Law, there's like a slight chance that he would be like, all right, let's.
I don't know.
They've allied so many times.
I feel like I wouldn't consider him a pirate no more if he joined Luffy's crew. For sure.
I mean, he has no crew. Who he gonna turn to? It's him and Beppo.
Nigga, you better.
He's done.
Over, nigga. What the hell?
But at this rate,
dead? Are you dead?
I mean, listen, you have a lot more faith.
All you gotta do. The One Piece is not a thing that expires, bro. If Luffy becomes king of the pirates, guess what? He's king of the pirates now.
But peep what's going on, right? Mihawk and Crocodile were like, yo, we gotta team up with somebody. We gotta team up together. We gotta join a new crew. Why? It's not out of the realm of possibility that Law and Kid, if Kid's even alive, I don't know if Kid's alive, that they would go around the same.
If Law and Kid form something, I could understand a dual alliance thing that maybe works. But joining the Straw Hats, I can't get behind that.
Bro, they're not in the Yonko conversation. They lost their battles.
I just story-wise, bro, I can't get behind them joining the Straw Hats because what was the whole point of your dynamic? What was the whole point of y'all story arc? What was the whole point of y'all?
Right. To compete, and they lost. That's what I'm saying. They lost.
So be a loser, bro. Be out the game. I'd rather them be dead and be out the game, bro. Like we don't want Toei to turn into Disney. That's what everyone's afraid of, right? Toei turning into Disney because Ace is really the only person who's really died. But at the end of the day, pirates still lose, bro. And they do get murked in the One Piece world all the time. And I think Oda is trying to still keep that balance of ruthlessness. Like, we don't need to see Law oh, I'm back with Monkey D. Luffy. Like, we don't need to see that, bro. He lost. He's out the game unless he do his own sly 2.0, version of himself.
I don't think I'm saying this. I don't think he'll join, but I do think they'll ally themselves with the Straw Hats again. Because you also have to remember, right? Law and Nico Robin see the big picture. They have a bigger vision. They were literally looking under, at the water underneath Wano and all that stuff. Like, Law has a bigger mission. Like, it's bigger than just becoming the king of the pirates to him.
He's just trying to figure out what the D means in his name. That's literally the main purpose of Law. He's trying to figure out the meaning of the D.
Exactly. So that's why I'm saying, like, I feel like Law has a purpose outside of him competing with Luffy and Kid. Now, Kid is just straight competition. So he got fried by Shanks. He's cooked. I don't even know if he's alive, but if he is alive, who knows what he's going to do. He's a wild card. But I think Law allying himself with the Straw Hats again is definitely a possibility. And, like, I don't know if Law's ego would allow Luffy to be his captain, but I can see him teaming up with Luffy again and saying, hey, listen, it's literally just me and Beppo. Everybody else is done. So you got, you hiring? You got extra, you got an extra seat. Like,
wait, you think he gonna talk like that? Like, welcome to Luffy like that though?
No, not like that. But I'm saying you gotta understand, right? Hold on. Mihawk and Crocodile are two people that we never thought would ever listen to anybody or team up with any. Like, these are characters that don't. It's not what. They literally joined the cross.
I think Mihawk and Crocodile are some cats that I could definitely see in the grand scheme of things joining together. Neither one of them really gave a dang about their crew. Mihawk has no crew, and Crocodile
they joined under the guise of Buggy. Like they're still underneath the Buggy umbrella.
but they only reassured that position after they realized how much power it had. When they stormed Buggy's stormfront and said, it's wrap this up. And they was like, wrap this up. Buggy was like, I can wrap it up, but I got too much sauce. So like, y'all gonna waste it? And they were like, oh, we don't believe you. And then they saw as soon as Buggy did something, boom, the poster comes out. Cross Guild. Boom. Now pirates are actually bringing in bounties. Oh, okay, Buggy, you do have the sauce. Matter of fact, we can let you be the head. We can let you be the face piece. It don't mean you got no momentum with us specifically, but we'll let you be the headpiece. And they continue to bully, bro. They still continue to beat him up, bully him, and then he was still like, well, even if y'all gonna do me like that, then we going for Rafto.
I hear you. I think every crew so far, and my bad, we can get off the subject right after this.
No, you're good. No, you're good.
You're good.
Don't mind us. You better keep going. I'm looking at you two like I got one screaming body scream. And don't mind me. Y'all continue. Y'all continue. I'll put my point in this in a minute. Keep going.
Yeah,
you keep
I just
going.
see it as a way of the Yonko crews. Everybody is getting an addition. Buggy picked up Mihawk and Crocodile, right? Blackbeard picked up Kuzan, right? Shanks tried to get Marco. He tried. Marco was like, yo,
I'm done. I'm retired, bro.
I'm done. I'm retired.
Bro, I just came back from Wano. What more do you? Hell no, I'm good. The fuck?
Yeah.
Nigga, I just came back from Kaido, bro. You expect me to keep going? The hell?
Yeah.
I only did that because my homie wanted to be there. That's the only reason why I was there. I ain't care about none of that shit. I was only there for a little bit. I dropped them off. I healed Chapter. I'm good. Right. Look, I just got Zoro. Zoro and Sanji is back up on their feet. I'm done. Okay, I'm good. We finna head out. I don't need to do no more fighting. I'm good. But I find this interesting because I love the way how we jumped on the Kid topic a little bit. Because you said Kid is a wild card in this particular moment. This is how I feel about Kid in this entire situation. Because what gets me is about Kid is in the beginning of this whole operation of he wanted Shanks in the beginning because of his arm, right? That was literally the main reason why he wanted to follow in pursuit and find Shanks and get him. Even though Luffy kind of hurt him, but didn't really care. Because he was like, oh, you want to, I don't even care. I'm going to still party. So my question is about this though. Do you think we will see Kid as a great evolution? Will we see him next time, or will we just see him as just somebody that's just like the same arrogant guy who can still try to step up and talk his talk? Like, do we still see him still be in the game of how he is? Because even though we see him got one shot, but does it make him still relevant later on in the story?
I mean, I think that question is the main question to Kid's entire character. So, like, for example, like, if he doesn't bounce back at all from this loss, then we have all the answers we need. Like, Kid was never really a top 5 contender of Luffy's generation. He was never really on his path. He's kind of more like a weaker parallel to Golden Lion Shiki, right? Because oftentimes we put Golden Lion Shiki as like Golden Lion fought Roger multiple times, and Garp and Sengoku had to team up. You know, they didn't have to, but they teamed up to take him in, etc. But it's like Golden Lion Shiki, of course, from the dynamic we get from the movie, we don't think he's that powerful. But even if it's like he's an upcoming villain, it's like we're not expecting him to be Rayleigh levels or, you know, any OG level that we've seen to give anybody a problem. And so it's like the same thing with Kid. Like, if Kid doesn't bounce back, it's a wrap, bro. If there's no, I went for a month and went into some intensive Conquerors training, and I'm here. It's me, Beppo, and the two good men. He's done. Like, that's it. That's the story.
He said, "Yo, two crew members, not it."
Well, the thing is I don't even know if Kid would have trust to team up with anybody because he already got betrayed, right? So it's like Kid already is like he went through the betrayal. Right, Apu switched up on him. Hawkins, that whole alliance went to crap, and then Kaido fell out the sky. So it's like Kid already has seen it all. Kid had it rough, but I feel like in his situation right now, it's really, if he's still alive, I don't even think he's trying, like he cares about being the Pirate King. I think at that point, he's gonna have full bloodlust for Shanks.
Absolutely.
Like I don't think he's not gonna care about like Luffy, get out of my way, everybody move. Where's Shanks? Because Shanks, listen, it's theorized that Ben Beckman is the one that took his arm, right?
Yeah.
And he went back to get his ones, and got his whole crew wiped out.
Which was crazy.
Everybody.
It was crazy though, because my man literally pulled out a cannon.
Yeah.
A legit cannon. And I want people to realize this, because when people look at Kid, they be like, "Oh, that shit weak." I'm like, no, that he's not weak. That nigga put out a cannon. It's just a different nigga who you're fighting. You're facing a different breed who literally just saw the future and just like. Like that. That's all he did. He saw the future and just literally, don't move that ship.
I'm not Big Mom. I am not Big Mom. So
like, boy, and
that is not Big Mom.
That makes me look like, damn, was Big Mom that weak compared to Shanks?
No,
yes.
I just don't. All right, she's not that weak, bro.
Compared to Shanks,
but she's not compared. She compared to Shanks, so like she's not hanging with Shanks. She's not hanging with Shanks.
That's crazy.
It's facts.
She can hang with Shanks, bro.
No,
she's not gonna win. She's not gonna win, but just say she can hang with Shanks, crazy.
I don't think so.
What you mean she boxed Kaido for 3 days?
Yeah, and Kaido has Shanks in his top 5, and Kaido didn't pull up to Marineford because Shanks stopped him.
So Kaido can't box with Shanks either?
I think Kaido's stronger than Big Mom, so I would say Kaido can.
Okay, but all I'm saying is, bro, Rob has different terms of box than I do. I think to say that Big Mom is not in Shanks' category of cats that he would have to box for real is ridiculous. He's not one-shotting Big Mom. He's not.
I'm not saying he's one shot.
I'm just saying.
Oh no, you're not one shot at Big Mom.
No,
You're not
no.
one. You are not one shot Big Mom. There's no fucking way.
He's gonna have to box her, bro. He's gonna have to put a couple blows in, bro. Not just a couple 1-2, a couple with divine apart. No, he's gonna have to.
Because don't she has like every hockey? Big
Yeah,
Mom?
she does, but there's levels to conquerors though. Like
she does have levels conquerors, but
Shank.
she's not a scrub. Is what I think people sleep on Big Mom. When I saw Big Mom and Kaido boxing 1-on-1 for a couple of days, I knew Big Mom was out of the regular like, oh, we don't know about her inefficiencies in terms of like combat or speed. I'm like, it's out the window, bro. She just boxed Kaido for 3 days. I don't care what nobody said. If you can't box Kaido at all, you're not in the conversation. Mm-hmm. So already, that's most people. That's most people. If you can't box Kaido off, that's most people. Now you have to deal with Big Mom being one of the most durable characters in the show. Like, she can hardly die.
Because she is a tank.
And
that's another tank. That's another tank.
I just think Shakes would have to definitely try. I think it's definitely like.
I think it's just a hockey versus hockey conversation. I think once you talk about the elite hockey, there's a reason why Kaido thought of his 5 best fighters and Big Mom was not in there, and he fought Big Mom multiple times. He did not think about Big Mom when he thought about that Fab 5.
Are we talking about the same niggas who barely liked each other when they was on the same cruise ship?
I also think Kaido's sexist though.
What?
You think Kaido what?
Oh, this is new.
Kaido doesn't respect women, bro. For sure.
Bro, he
especially if they're strong. He's not gonna give you the same respect as a man who's just as strong. I.e. why it's like he didn't start calling Yamato his son because Yamato wanted to be older. He started calling Yamato his son because he wanted Yamato to be a boy.
Yeah, that's facts.
You feel me? And he respected his strength on his son's terms. Same thing with Big Mom. Oh, Lin. He know that's his old thing. He like, oh, that's my old thing. She can't really box, but you're lying, bro. She can box.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, ugh.
Kaido's definitely not. He respects like a Shanks, Roger, Whitebeard because they were men who beat him in some sense and held him down. But like, you know, Garp wasn't there. But I'm sure like he doesn't not respect Garp's strength. You feel me?
Well, I don't know if he fought Garp. No, I know
he was there. They were all there.
No, I know, but I'm saying I don't know if he necessarily like fought. Like I think his Fab 5 were people that he's literally like either were on the Rocks Pirates with him or like he clashed. And I'm saying like Big Mom was literally on the Rocks Pirates with him and they fought. So
but I think
if anybody should be in there.
I think Big Mom is a specific case though, in my opinion. I think that's his old thing. She gave him the dragon fruit, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say she literally gave him the fruit to become who he is, and that nigga owed her for the rest of his life.
Didn't she recruit him to Rox's crew?
Yeah.
Yeah, her and Whitebeard.
So I'm kind of like, that's to me specific. Like that's his old thing. You're not gonna say, oh, my top 5 versus enemies and then my ex shawty. No, you're not gonna say that, bro. You're not gonna say my top 5 adversaries that I've ever dealt with, and then my shawty also cold, but like I'm not gonna. That's my shawty.
Yeah, I ain't gonna mention her, but she there though.
I think Big Mom is definitely in that conversation. Like I always say that though. I always say that Big Mom. There's no way cats haven't had Big Mom in the same conversation as Shanks, Whitebeard, Roger, all of them. She's in that elite crew. I put her right up there with them. Like I'm like, you feel me? So, but you know, I forgot what we were originally talking about, but
it's all good.
That's the best when you go off the rails. That's the best part.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. That is all good. That was good.
Like I said, definitely went from that. Definitely a lot of One Piece talk from a lot of One Piece experts.
Gurus.
You know,
you gotta correct it. Gurus. And like I said, these boys are gurus.
And Rob was good because when I said Jinbei, he sat up.
Yeah, of course.
And Because I know he loves him some djembe, and I thought he was about to feel some type of way there for a second.
Nah, I thought he was about to feel some type of way when he said about Zoro is stronger than Sanji. And I know how he feels about
got
that.
a video. I'm finna drop a reel. There's a tweet on TikTok or something where it says like if Luffy is like 100%, these are the scores of the other Straw Hats, and it's got like Zoro at like 96, Sanji at like 89, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so I made like a little reel about I'm gonna drop it because a lot of people have the Straw Hats so spaced out, especially compared to Luffy.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Luffy. Nah, Luffy is too far at this point. He's too far.
Yeah.
It's too far. Which he should. As he should, because you're the captain. But I get of the growth of us becoming as a team in the beginning, and we are supposed to be somewhat near to the strength level that you should have been because of the years of us not, the 2 years of us not being around and us being into the different islands and different fighting different. Most of us were fighting warlords until we switched to emperors. So it turned if we talking about like strength when we come to the Straw Hat, each one definitely had a different specific role. But have Sanji at 89 is kind of crazy though.
Yeah, I made a whole, cause cats really got folks really far apart.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is something for us to definitely look forward to. So I'm gonna be keeping my eye out for that, cause again, we look at all the content.
I just want to say Team Gabi all day.
Sir,
All
sir,
day.
eyes on your own paper.
I ain't no use. What you mean? What we talking
Because
about?
that's the bone I wanted to pick with Rob about.
What we talking about? Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Rob, will you please, now that we are here on the podcast is real together, tell me about this hatred apparently you have for Gabi from Attack on Titan?
I mean, let's go. Oh, I'm with this shit. I'm with this shit today. Let's go. What is it about Gabi? I'm with this shit. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
I can't rock with Gabi, man.
Why you can't rock with Gabi?
I think, and I get the positions of people that defend Gabi, right? They say, listen, she's just the other side of the coin, But I feel like, first of all, I stand by this in saying that the Marlians caused their own demise by antagonizing the Eldians. The Eldians did not have any type of crazy plan of trying to take over the world. The Eldians weren't trying to call in the rumbling. The Marlians forced the Eldians' hands. They were literally sending Titans over there to just kill them and put them through chaos, put them through hell. They were sending Reiner and Bertolt over there to spy and do all these crazy things. And it's like, for what? Nobody over on that island is trying to hurt you guys. It is y'all that are trying to do this. Now, I did throw Falco a little blame in there because I personally feel like Falco could have relayed certain things to Gabi in that moment and he didn't do it. But I feel like Gabi was coming in with the bloodlust that truly wasn't warranted because the Marlians did not, like, the Eldians were not doing anything. It was the Marlians that were causing the chaos, right? Granted, Gabi grew up in a situation where it was like people were saying, well, Gabi grew up with this ideology that it's like they're bad, we're good. So obviously she would act that way, right? And I'm like, okay, but does that make what she's doing right? And I feel like Gabi was still at an age where she could still be like, hey, maybe I'm fighting on the wrong side of history. Maybe like what's going on? Why are these people acting this way? They knew. They literally knew they were sending Titans to them. It's not like Gabi didn't know. Gabi knew what was going on. So I'm like, you're sending Titans to go like across the land to go attack these people, and you're mad that these people are fighting back? So it's like, why are you crashing out? Like, clearly something's lost here. So I get what people are trying to say about Gabi, but at the flip side, I can't.
Gabi knew. I thought only Gabi knew about the warriors. They said I don't think she knew about the everyday.
Yeah, because I was just about to say, hold on.
Everyday Titans, because not a lot of people knew that the everyday abnormal Titans were Eldians. That was like top secret, wasn't it?
They were fighting in the war.
Not in Paradise. Gabi wasn't. They would have never saw
Gabi was-
abnormal.
I don't
Gabi
know. I don't know. From what I saw, Gabby was involved in
I thought
Gabby,
on the
Gabby killing Sasha wasn't the first time she held a gun.
I was just
That's
saying
facts.
though. I'm just saying. There's a difference in between knowing that okay, we're sending warrior titans to Paradise Island to get rid of the demons because you're also getting fed a false narrative that they are historically trying to annihilate us. She doesn't know that they're just chilling over there.
No.
She's known that you're an Eldian, your race is the devil, and you're the opposition of our history, and you have to serve us because those demons on Paradise are going to come kill us at any moment. They're traumatized. All of them. All Eldians on Marley are traumatized like this. So, in my opinion, Gabby is like facing the inner race war. She's a part of a civil war on the other side. If you want to really get deep, she's black people, and Eldians are Africans. Paradise people are Africans. They are on Africa, where it's like, oh, people are ravaging our land, tearing us up, going crazy. We hate everybody on that side. But guess what? She's a black person who's getting the backlash of a war she was just never even had no choices. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
But
so
they
it's
both
like,
black.
you're right. And this is often a problem with black people and people from Africa now. That there's a lot of discrepancy between our heritage, who's on the right side. You feel me?
Right,
But we have that all the time.
Right, and what you're saying is right, but that's my point. Is that based on exactly what you just said, right? You can understand why Gabby is doing certain things that she's doing, but that doesn't mean you can condone it. And that's why I feel like I can't condone her actions, because I feel like there was room for her to learn or make a switch or make a change or figure out what's going on. There was room.
I feel like you get there's more. I feel like Erin had more room than she had more room.
What?
Yeah,
They were
bro,
literally trying to.
Erin understood what was more at stake earlier on because of his powers than Gabby did. Gabby was like, I'm in this shit, bro. Like I'm 11. My friends were stepped on. I'm in this shit. I don't know. I'm not hearing who sent the first warrior. I'm not hearing. I'm finna do it for why most soldiers are still fighting heavy battles, bro. Erin knew everything. At a certain point, after he got played, he was like, okay, I know what's gonna happen. To me, Erin had the least amount of excuses to kill everybody on the planet because he knew so much. You had all the information. You had every information. You had everything that was supposed to be. And you were like, okay, I know what happened, what is supposed to happen, and what's happening right now. And I still chose to wipe out most people, and I still failed to give my homies that peaceful life they want.
Well, the thing is Aaron, what we found out towards the end of the series, he was able to see the future. So he saw all possible outcomes and was saying, like, this was the best option, according to him, right? Nobody else can really refute that unless they saw the same future.
Yeah, but
right?
he disagreed with
unless
himself,
you go with
bro.
the Zeke method, right? Or unless you agree with the Zeke method.
Mhm.
The Zeke method is just
Dying everybody
all the
else.
aliens.
Euthanization.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but
which
Aaron
I think makes.
But Aaron disagreed with himself, bro. Aaron disagreed that killing this many people wasn't the best idea. He agreed that we should attack Marley and make a statement and make our empowerment known that we have the rumbling. Everybody back the fuck off. And most of the Eldians on Paradise were like, yeah, Aaron finna keep us safe forever. But then they were like, oh, he's dropping the rumbling? Damn, that's kind of crazy, but fuck it, it ain't us. Because they've been through hell. So they're already going to be selfish and be like, well, F everybody on the planet. But a reasonable human being who's been in war, seen trauma, i.e. Mikasa, i.e. Armin, i.e. Connie, they were like, Aaron, you're out of your goddamn minds.
No,
and we're going to stop you. Us, your best friends, we're going to stop you.
Right.
That's why they did that decision.
See how Falco was able to. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I was saying I'm gonna steer this in and I'm gonna let y'all go because the original was about Gabby and then we went straight to Aaron. I was like, I'm gonna rewind us back a little bit. I'm gonna rewind us back a little bit. I'm gonna rewind us back because we was on Gabby. We all know about Aaron. Shit, I know how I feel about Aaron. I already said how I feel about Aaron. Right? So, but the thing is, I heard what you said about the Gabby in the situation, about the flip sides of the coin, and you looking at that perspective, and then you feel like she knows about the information, and she could have handled the thing. But I think what you kind of forgot is when she did went over there, she saw what the hell they had was going on. Because she had to talk to Mama about the Sasha situation. That's one. Two, when she went over there, she walked around and saw the land of how they was and how people was acting. She was like, wait a minute. They was telling us da-da-da-da-da. And whoop-de-whoop, like Sunday was saying, giving us false information. They're not the way of how what they were feeding us the information about.
I'm still here.
I know you good. They are feeding us wrong information about this, and I'm over here thinking y'all are devils and stuff like that, but when I'm over here, y'all are peaceful as hell. Y'all are living in farmhouses, y'all are living in stores and stuff like that, and there's literally nothing, the information they have been telling me, I'm over here, there's none of that going on over there. So that's why when it comes to Gabby, of my hatred for Gabby, I don't have it, because like I said, this is why I feel like I don't feel like when it came to Gabby and feeling the wrong and people want to hate her, because like I said, when you shot Sasha, it's a character attachment. And I said this in the beginning. Don't get a fucking attached because you're going to feel some type of way. It's Attack on Titan. Niggas are going to get dropped left and right. Since nigga Aaron almost got dropped and nigga I almost dropped the show. You feel me? Right. So if we get into the point of where we talking about Gabby is, you feel me? Is walking around not knowing the information and stuff, but when she went over there and she knew everything and asked for forgiveness and stuff like that, that takes a lot of growth for a person to actually know what the hell was going on, and a soldier as well, because she was going in as a mindset of, you know, getting people out, going in and then being a sniper, doing all this shit. So that's why I was like, for the hatred of do I have hatred for Gabby for the shit that she done with Sasha? No, I really don't feel amount of hatred and stuff towards that, because again, like I said, I look at this at Hood 101, right? If I'm in my house, I'm chilling. You feel me? We celebrating. Yeah, agree what you're saying. You're celebrating on the demise of the other island and stuff like that, which I do agree with, because they was. You feel what I'm saying? But then again, Gabby don't know none of that. You feel me? She was literally just there being a soldier, doing the job that she was meant to do. And then literally in the manga, in the war, she was literally like, all right, fuck it. I'm finna run up there and do this myself when it came to the wartime. When it came with Gabby. Because Gabby wanted to do almost a lot of shit herself with her hothead ass. So if you have a person literally coming to your spot, and you just like I said, you're not down there with Berto and them when Aaron's telling them, giving them a speech a bit like, yeah, I appreciate you, but listen, you're not down there. I'm with the family. I'm chilling. Hey yo, you want this shot? Hey yo, you feel me? And then all you said nowhere. All right, niggas. You feel me? On your block. So you automatically, your mindset is immediately gonna be like, oh, okay. Nah, they gotta go. You gotta go. I know who you are. And this is Aaron. And you brought these up. Nah. I gotta get my get back, because not only you stepped on a family, you stepped on everything that I know, and especially the people that I love and dearly trust. Not saying they haven't done that on the other side, but Gabby has it, the other people. So I'm saying? So that's why I was like, other people. That's why I said other people, not Gabby. Because Gabby is a different story in this type of subject right here.
I hear you.
You feel what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this then.
Go for it.
So why do you feel like Falco didn't come with that same energy?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I really never gave a fuck about Falco like that.
I mean, he has a different.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really never gave a fuck about Falco.
He has a different dynamic, bro. Falco is from a line of cats that have been chosen for warrior candidates.
Yes.
So he in his sense is looked with a little bit more pride, but also people are born differently, bro. You can be born in same terrible situations and not feel the same way. For example, Falco was of he's always been a kind-hearted person. He's never wanted to fully go to war and da da da. He only wanted to take Reiner's place or old boy's place, the Jaw Titans place,
Yeah.
because that was his family. You feel me? Like he wanted to do the diligence that his brothers did. It's like if like because Attack on Titan paints a lot of World War II parallels, right? There was a lot of movies and stuff where it was like, your older brother got drafted, or if you came from a family of brothers, most of your brothers got drafted into the war in your lifetime. So if you didn't go, it was disrespect, it was dishonor, it was whoop. You feel me? And even though maybe most of your brothers didn't make it, that was the premise of what they were feeding to the families that they wanted to serve. So Falco is like, oh, I'm on a mission statement for my culture, for my people, etc. Gabby is like, I'm from the slums. My parents don't respect me because I'm nobody standing out in the Eldian world because Eldian families already hate each other. It's internally. They're like, you're Eldian, so don't expect nothing. Don't you feel me? They'll let their own king get killed by Marlians just cause.
Mm-hmm.
So Gabby was like on some, oh no, I have to rise up in my community.
Shout out to Gabby sniping Aaron fucking head out because I needed it.
And the whole thing is like, I love the conversation that's going on here as far as like a lot of the deeper stuff. Right. But at the end of the day, the most people who hate Gabby only hate her because of what she did to Sasha.
That's it.
No other reason.
No reason. No other reason. No other reason. Because everybody's a character attached. I said that.
But
your character attached to Sasha.
If you are in the middle of a war, doesn't really matter who started it. If you were sitting there and some people just barged into your place, stumped some people out,
your family,
killed some people,
your family,
you got somebody in your arms, you can't save this person, you are sad, you seeing all this carnage, and then you look over and you see the people who did it are right there, what are you gonna do?
Flying in gears too.
See, and that's why, and I feel that, but that's why I also shifted some of the blame towards Falco in my response to that.
And I understand. I understand.
Right, because I feel like Falco had a not only a different look on life, but he also knew certain things that he could have relayed to Gabby and been like, like, hey, relax, like there's a little more to this, and like Falco didn't pull up on that front. But my position was never that I didn't understand that this is the art of war. This is war. It's life. Like what Gabby did, yeah, that is part of the war. But I just feel like she was fighting on the wrong side of history, and there were people on her side that knew the real thing. Falco being closest to her, and he's not even moving like that. So it's like, do we not have any type of like? Does she not deserve any type of constructive criticism in that situation where she's like, why is Falco not having the same type of energy that I'm feeling? Like maybe there's something deeper going on here. Like there was none of that. It was just like, yo, I'm going up there and I'm booming everybody. And that's the only reason why I'm like, it's different if she's moving like a lone wolf and there's nobody in her camp that's like telling her, like, all right, think about it from this perspective, right? Mm-hmm. Like, like there's times when we see certain anime characters have to hold it down, like when Killua had to hold it down for Gon, right? Make sure Gon is level-headed, make sure he's cool and stuff. Like, I feel like the Gabby and Falco dynamic should have been enough for Gabby to be like, all right, let me second think this. That was, I guess, my main position. Okay. Yeah, it sucks that she killed Sasha, but like, you wild out so much that you killed Sasha because you couldn't like chill for 2 seconds just to understand that, like, hey, my partner's not even moving the same way I'm moving. Maybe there's a deeper meaning, something that like maybe Gon would have realized, or some other anime characters. Like Gabby just didn't care, and that's the only reason why I was kind of like, I get that she's in war, but like I can't condone this type of move though, like, because they're already fighting on the wrong side of history. And even if she was brainwashed, her teammate, her number one teammate, her sidekick is not moving that way. So that's enough to be like, hold on, let me, like, let me wave the flag, like, let's see what's going on, like Falco, let's talk, let's reconvene, like, clearly, if you don't have the same energy, there's something going on, and she wasn't even trying to hear Falco out. She was like, nah, I'm killing everybody, and she shot first and then asked questions later, and that's the only reason why I'm like, so, it's like,
are you saying that after she saw her place get attacked and family members die, she was just supposed to sit there, even if she knew the information, she just supposed to sit there and do nothing?
Not that she's supposed to sit there and do nothing, but like, I think she should have asked questions if Falco is not moving with that same vim and vigor. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have that same energy that she did, and I feel like that should have been enough to be like I would have much preferred, like, if Gabi was like trying to go up there, right, and Falco was like, nah, wait, stop, relax, and then she's like, Falco, like, why? Like, what's going on? Like, let's talk no jutsu this situation. And then maybe that would have led to, like, all right, you're fighting on the wrong side of history, whatever, But, like, it was none of that. It was just like, oh, I'm shooting first, then I'm going to ask questions later. And there was regret, right? As Jared was saying, right? When she actually went over there and met everybody, she was like, oh, damn, okay. And I'm like, this could have been done. Like, this could have happened before you even shot the first bullet. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing.
Other people had already just shedded blood too. The best way I like to say it usually is like, you could say, like, you can acknowledge you're in a war, and even if you're on the wrong side of history, maybe we don't need to be doing anything anymore. This is bad. Ceasefire needs to happen. Then someone kicks in your door and takes out your brother. You're not gonna do anything.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna interject real quick because I actually have to. I have to slide out. I have to get on my ride to get ready for work because my car is out of commission.
Nah, you're good. This is actually the last topic of the night anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate y'all, boy. I just wanted to say, appreciate y'all boys having me. I didn't mean to cut out early on y'all. But much love again for having me. I'm gonna pop out though because I got people waiting on me, but add me on the next one. Yeah,
absolutely.
Move, man.
Okay. All right, Anime Sundays.
Yes, sir.
All right, Unc. Talk to you later. But like I said, we're actually almost on the way out too. But like I said, I get all the talk. It's just that most people, and that's why I say most people, always only say it's only the Sasha thing. They condemn Gabi for nothing else. It's just because people love Sasha so much, and people get emotional.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And like we said, her mind was in a certain thing right there. She just saw a bunch of her family and people die, and the people responsible getting away on a thing.
Right.
She's gonna act accordingly. Right, but the thing that I always say is, like you said, she went over there, she learned some things, and we know it's war. In fact, all the families know it's war. And the last thing I always say is, if Sasha's family can forgive Gabi,
almost. I know where you're going with. I know where you're going with. But we can't act like that one bitch was not going for that shit.
We know, but even she came around.
Because she was not going for that shit.
I know.
Because she was like, wait, what? Hold on, you got this bitch. What? Oh, hey, you mind what the you doing bringing a killer in my... You know what? They can renounce. I don't like you, bitch. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk. I hate the way that you talk shit.
But for the same reasons.
But for a good minute, though.
But like I said, for the same reasons. Like I was saying earlier about the whole, even if you know you're on the wrong side, but if someone comes in and kills your brother, how are you going to react? They know over there that, yes, we know what's going on. We want this stuff, and everything needs to get peace. We want this to end. But you literally just found out the person that killed your sister standing right there.
Woo! What? Falco! Punch! Man, what? It is immediate. It ain't no stop.
But
Give me a can of Spanish right now.
But to your point, how did the parents react? Sasha knew what she signed up for.
Took growth.
Yeah.
That took growth.
It did.
Because not a lot of parents can do that.
Yeah, but it's like she knows this is war.
That
I understand that you were a victim. She was a victim of war, and I understand you were a victim of war. I don't like that it happened, but I can't take this personally.
Yeah.
Even if you are the one that killed my daughter. And like you said, sister at first.
Yeah.
But even she ended up hugging Gabi at the end.
Took a minute.
It took a minute.
Took a good minute. Cause I get it.
Very.
Hey, what? Mom, what the fuck you
And
doing?
that was the only point I'm making. Is that
Right.
you can understand everything right from wrong.
But emotions.
But somebody takes out your family.
But them emotions, different. Cause you ain't thinking about nothing when you just see what happened in front of you.
You can just
You going by straight emotions.
you can just not care at all.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite speeches, and I always like bringing things back to Naruto, and my favorite anime character of all time, Shikamaru. Like, he was explaining when Sasuke was on his way to that Fire Kage summit, and they realized everything he did, and they realized Naruto was trying to come tell them, hey, I know this man's gonna come turn some stuff up, but please don't do anything to this man. And Shikamaru went to Sakura and he told him, it's like, what Sasuke is doing is wrong and he has to be stopped. And I'm going to tell you why he has to be stopped. Because, and we have to be the ones to do it. Because if they do it, we know that there is no way that you and Naruto just go sit there and let that just sit and nothing happen to them.
Yeah,
So we know y'all gonna retaliate.
absolutely.
And guess what? When y'all retaliate, they ain't gonna let that hand that. And if they end up killing you or Naruto, there's no way I'm gonna sit down and let that happen.
Right.
Like, look, that's just how this
It's
is.
emotions. It's just a cycle.
Even
of
though we
emotions.
understand.
It's
Like,
emotions.
no.
Emotions at the end of the day. Emotions. Ask boy and boys in the hood like that. Ricky! Boo! Boo! What you mean? What cute man? Where he at? Immediately he wins. He try to go for action.
Absolutely.
See, but like, and just probably this will be my last point, right?
Go for it.
Now, we give Sasha's parents, right? And I like that we brought that point up, that like her family, you know, had a chance to, you know, talk to Gabi and everything. Now what if Sasha's dad just pulled out a pistol and said, boom, and just boom Gabi, right? Would we be like, oh, I mean, you know, game is game, like that's just, it is what it is, right? It's like, no, we applaud Sasha's parents because they were able to overlook that. And all I'm saying is that I felt like Gabi had a chance to overlook it through Falco. If she was just there by herself and Falco wasn't near her, I would have been like, oh, okay, like there's nobody to do anything. And that's why I also gave Falco some blame, because I'm like, Falco, like, come on, like, you know. But I feel like because Falco was there and Falco did not have that same energy, like she still didn't think to question it. That's my only. That was the only thing I was saying. But I understand everything else y'all saying.
Honestly, I'm gonna say my last point is actually based off of your point. Let's be real. With all the Gabi hate out there, had he pulled out a gun and just took out Gabi right there, a lot of Attack on Titan fans would have celebrated.
Oh yeah.
They'd have been like, good.
Probably.
Sick of this bitch.
Probably.
Because only America hates. only America hates.
Oh,
Gabi.
Japan loves Gabi.
Only America
they
hates.
took the poll. In fact,
Yeah.
the people in Japan said they didn't understand why America hated her so much.
Yeah, America don't like Gabi. Japan, they love her.
Yeah.
They love Gabi.
I get it. I get it though.
That was good. I get both sides of the coins though. I absolutely get it. But I just know
But
emotions
I'm leaning more
big.
towards. I'm leaning more towards forgiving Gabi now because of this conversation. But
Hey.
I'm still like, I'm not all the way there. You know
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
A win is a win.
Absolutely. If your main thing was just like, yo, she fucked up Sasha, and I'm just gonna be like, bro, people go away on Attack on Titan every episode. So it's like even your favorite character is finna go, bro. Like don't get attached. And the one thing, and I'm gonna let it go, Attack on Titan is a world where you can't trust nobody.
Nobody.
I mean, we're taking this back to and I say this, and you know I say this too many times. I blame all this on the king. I say this every time.
Well, we all know it's his fault.
I say this every time when I look at the king. It's always it's the king's fault, bro. With his greedy ass. Like if he would have just finished it off where he should have, then none of the fucking things should have been happening away with the Titans, especially chopping off her and making this family eat her and type shit, and then now put walls, rounds,
facts,
involved.
yeah.
But when that involvement though, that made you can't trust nobody.
Right.
And that's just how Attack on Titan is. You can't trust nobody. Just have a side if you like a side, or you could just be like us, be like the gods up there sitting at the top and just look at the mortals be stupid. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm Loki for a reason. Hello.
But yeah, I'm definitely glad we were able to have that conversation though. And Rob, I definitely appreciate you coming
back, dog.
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming back. You with Ump.
That's why I said, 'cause that was the original vision. But when we had a hard time getting him scheduled, that's why when we finally got him, I'm like, Rob, we got him. Yeah. If you can slide through it and come with us,
I know, absolutely.
We're here.
Absolutely.
And you heard him. He'll be back. We got to do this again sometime. Jasiri, I can see that you've just been hanging on with us here for the later part.
Look, his whole face sloppy. Look at him. Work kicking his ass. He ready to sleep.
No, I get it, man. Like I said, until that next time, everybody, we're going to go ahead and send it out of here.